Crits and Cantrips, and we're here to play Pathfinder with our pals. My friends are Lorna, Josh, Austin, Justin, Dylan, my wife Sarah, my name's Brendan, and we're playing a little Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is Beneath the Five Kings! And more than that, it is the last episode
ever
of what might be considered our first season of Beneath the Five Kings. It's the finale, so we should get excited.
Woo!
All right.
Woo! Wow!
Big thing is,
there we go.
So, in our pre-show, we've gotten into a drastic fight, and everyone needs to pick a side live on camera. Are they siding with Dylan, who I'm sure is a great person, or Josh, who is the bald guy that you're seeing right there? I just don't know. And
it's tough because I think I'm side Dylan.
I'm gonna go Dylan.
That's it. Yep.
It wasn't tough at all. Oh, automatically two people on the other side. The scales
I figured
are
ahead,
turning.
Justin.
Let's make Lorna the tiebreaker here.
Wait,
She has to do it last. All right, Sarah, what are you picking?
I'm very drawn to Dylan, but also very drawn to Josh's bald head. So it's really hard to, like a moth to a flame.
It's not an answer.
Does it help to?
I said my answer already. I picked Dylan.
Got it.
No, see, there's no
All
time
right,
for
so everyone's for Dylan so far. So I have to be for Josh, I think, in this case.
Look at that. He has to be for you, but if you actually got to choose.
That's right. And Lorna?
Am I the last vote?
No, Justin hasn't gone.
No, Justin.
No, I voted Dylan.
Oh, did you? Did I already
Yeah.
add him?
Did you vote Boston?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I voted Dylan.
The count is correct so far.
So this is the final count. It's what's
Yeah.
on your hands right now.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
For
Great,
6
that's my
people?
question. I, in that case, will vote for Josh.
Only in that case. 2 penny
And Josh
votes.
gets the vote. And
I
Dylan
voted
gets
Dylan.
the vote. Okay. All right.
What did he vote for? Himself?
He voted for Dylan. No.
Okay.
There's only ever been one Pirate King.
So-
Okay. So our banter topic is now, who is the best Pirate King?
I think the banter topic is now Dylan had a banter topic.
I did.
Dylan did
I
have a
think that's
banter
what we were
topic.
voting for, right?
Oh, now? No, we were voting whether we liked Dylan or Josh better. Was I
Yeah.
not make that clear?
I thought that was clear.
No, everyone else made that clear.
Yeah. Everyone else. Exactly.
Wait, I didn't get to ceremoniously vote for Josh there at the end.
That's
That was
true.
going to be the big button. It's like, no, it's Josh all along.
It still
And
would
Mike-
3 to 4.
The turntables have turned.
All
Oh,
right.
the turntable.
But no, if you have a banter topic you feel very strongly about,
Oh,
you may
sure.
now present it to the council.
How is everyone doing on your New Year's resolutions?
Ooh.
Oh, we did talk
We're
about
a month
that
in.
topic.
Yeah. We're a month
It's
into
kinda terrible.
2025.
Now I take my vote back from Dylan. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, talk about yourself. Please. Didn't expect this, did you?
I believe mine was something about reading, and I think I've read
Did
2
you?
books already this year.
Yeah.
So I'm basically a champion.
Mine was to expand on crits and cantrips, and if you didn't know,
So
we're
true.
live on Twitch and YouTube,
Nice.
so we're
Heck yeah!
steps in the right direction. And I still do 20 new things, and I really wasn't sure if I should count it as a new thing, but I think looking back in my life, I will definitely remember it as a new thing, and that's reading my first book that contains smut.
Yay!
I read about people fucking.
It
Nice.
changed his.
That was a
It
lot.
changed his whole life.
Yeah.
He
like
saw
porn
the
for
word
girls.
"clit" spelled out, and
And
he
dick.
was just like, "This
Cock.
is it. This is it for me."
And
He
come,
said sold.
but COME. Still don't like it, but that's how it's.
Yeah, it's too bad. No, I'm wrong. I've actually read 3 books already this year, and at this pace, I think I can finish a 4th one in January.
God, Brendan, no.
I got 2 days left.
I know. It's so
We got
much.
2 whole days left.
I know. It's alright.
So.
You can pass me. That's not going to be the end of
Yeah.
the world. I'm reading Onyx Storm right now. That's my smut book.
So am I. Is anyone else reading Onyx Storm right now?
I'm also
not.
in the store right now.
It's
Oh
excellent.
my god. So this episode is going to have some extra special references, I think. The shadows
That would
will
be
take
a
shape
good
with their...
banter topic, maybe, of what would your signet be if you had a signet?
Everyone
That's
except
true. We have
for
to save
Dylan
it.
and Josh has read or is reading them. Because Sarah's at least started Fourth Wing, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I found a website online that's just a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the characters.
That's what you need.
Sure.
But so I haven't read the
That's-
book necessarily, but
That's-
I feel like I have the
most of
same
the stories there.
Yeah.
You look
Yeah.
up
There's
the
lots of
Rule
things I'd like to see
34
colored picture
Onyx
drawings
Storm,
of.
and some crazy stuff popped up.
At one point in the episode, I'm gonna have the shadows make this shape and this shape. And
I'm gonna make a colored picture drawing of Josh. I'm gonna start right now.
Sure. You work on that during the episode. We'll reveal it at the end.
Sounds great.
I don't know.
Alright.
I didn't hear what you
Who
said.
else wants to talk about their New Year's resolutions progress?
I talked about being more well, and I have slept more and gone to the gym. So if that counts, then that counts. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Does
Love
it
it.
count to you? You're the only one that
I-
matters.
I don't know if I define myself as more well, but I am.
But are you more better?
I'm
Well,
medium.
What if you're
Medium.
the greatest? You could be
You're
the best.
extra medium.
Yeah, exactly.
We're at the ass end of winter too, so if you're doing okay, you're doing great.
Yeah.
It's true. Mental
Off-
health at an all-time low, not just because of the weather. Hey, yo!
We're American and we're hurting.
That's a callback to last week. All right, who else?
Sorry, can I say one thing real fast? Somebody mentioned winter. I had somebody
Whatever.
say that they thought that the snow was giving their dog diabetes today. Continue.
Oh God.
We really do live in a time.
Hey,
Yikes.
elaborate on the theory?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yikes.
The dog started having signs of diabetes when the snow came, and then when the snow melted, she thinks it stopped. So she thinks it's the snow.
Sure.
Oh.
Wait,
Gosh.
are they scared of the snow and so then they're self-soothing with treats? Is that what's going on?
I think that the dog cannot speak and is still feeling signs of the diabetes, regardless of what the woman thinks. So,
Valid.
Oh, that's amazing.
anyways, continue.
That's good.
So controversial take of the day: snow does not cause diabetes.
Nicholas says, I can't wait for nuclear war. We deserve to be wiped off the earth, and I define myself as George Orwell.
Oh,
So
I don't
Nicholas
know.
is
Have
really,
you read
really
a
struggling.
George
in the chat.
Orwell book, Nicholas? Probably Animal Farm, right? Sophomore year. All right, we're moving on. Who else wants to talk about their gains? Joshua,
Are
do
on
you
the
have
bottom
gains
row
this
on your
year?
screen?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm in the middle. Sarah's beneath me. That's
Oh, I am. I?
Clip it. Clip
Hey.
it. Dude, you're so fucked.
Come on! I pointed at Josh. He has to go.
I think mine was related to house things.
Ooh,
the
and
house
you got a
thing,
house.
Two
Yeah.
new homeowners right there.
Despite any possible setbacks.
Their address is.
That's right.
Yeah, if you would like to send us cookies, we live on East Nova.
Cookies?
We can do our first annual Crits and Cantrips retreat. at
I'm
the
picturing
domicile.
some deranged Girl Scouts showing up.
I'll just volunteer them for our first 12-hour no-break session.
Sure, we'll have a nice, good, wonderful basement that Austin already said he really wanted to hang out in. So
I was talking to
Right.
Brendan about it today. I'm like, there's a good chance that I end up sleeping in that basement more than once.
Wood panel really fucks Josh
Hour
or
drive
Austin
away.
up.
I
Can I
swear
just
to
stay the
God,
night?
if you don't have the level of fun necessary to require you to sleep in our basement, I will be angry. So yeah, you better.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I can do
Who
that.
else? Anybody else
Or-
got New Year's?
Or with a girl
See
in
over
our
at your guys' house with the
basement.
There's a
girl.
girl dragon.
Can you
There's a
imagine?
girl in the basement with Austin.
That'd be wild.
I think you would have to put a girl in the basement.
She's already got to be
That doesn't
pre-placed.
sound very
Mhm.
good.
It's crazy how black Josh's beard looks on camera. Sorry, I'm
You
just.
really locked in on Josh today.
Well, she has to find the right shade of color
Yeah.
pencil.
Kind of like
Yeah.
full screen,
Focusing.
like
Yeah.
dark hair today.
No, I was actually thinking that too, which is kind of funny, Sarah. I was like,
Oh,
"Your
really?
beard is not that black."
It looks really black on
Uh,
camera. It does.
The dark behind you on your seats is bringing it out.
My beard look more red.
No.
Hey, dude, you're on fire.
Okay, just checking.
Fireball.
Who else is resolved to be happy?
Oh, Nicholas said I can send a bomb, by the way.
My resolution was to be more, eat better, and I have done that.
Once.
Are you disagreeing?
No.
So okay. I was like, you got something to say?
You've ate out less. Both you and Josh have talked about it.
Bomb would
My
be-
other
No,
one
she
was
didn't
to
say
read
eat
more,
out
which
less.
I have not done, but I did set like limits on my phone for certain apps.
Nice.
So I started on Storm today. So I'm really what's been the nail in the coffin is I'm like 4 chapters away from finishing a book, but I really don't enjoy it and I don't want to finish it. But I feel like I have to because I've almost
close.
finished it.
I'm very
Right.
pro quitting books. It's your
You know,
time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's the sunk
It's-
cost fallacy, right? You've already committed so much time to it. You're just like, well, I better see
Nope.
it through.
But it's the
Time is not time is a limited
It's
resource.
book series. It's a duology. I fully read the first one. I am 4 chapters away from
4
finishing
chapters,
the second
yeah, I
one.
just wrapped it up.
I cannot bring myself to do it because it's not very good. But the climax of the whole book was so stupid.
Yeah.
This
Lorna?
man gets betrayed by one of his 12 followers, and he comes back to life 3 days later.
That's
It's
a duology.
ridiculous.
It
Uh-oh.
totally makes the whole sacrifice null and void.
I'll be honest. You probably don't want to read the last few chapters of that one. It's all fire and brimstone.
Kind of a doozy.
No, Josh actually does know what this one's about, and it is pirate fairy smut.
I'll tell you what,
Very smut.
If you need me to, I'll read the last 4 chapters and tell you if they're any good.
I had given Josh
Unlimited, Brendan,
Jigsaw
so-
cheekbones.
Let's do it.
Very alarming.
All right. So next time we meet, I'll let you guys know how the end of Lorna's book was.
LOL.
Here we go.
I won't read any of the rest of it. I'm just gonna see if
Just the last 4 chapters.
Who's next?
Justin, did you go?
No, I haven't. No, I'm working on being healthier with eating and going to the gym. And started out good. It's taken a little bit of a hit because I went a little too hard on arm day and kind of hurt my
Right.
shoulder. So I've mostly been focusing on lower body and cardio since then. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of
Mine
times I've
wasn't.
hurt. Sorry, the amount of times I've hurt myself going to the gym and just like it totally cuts your motivation in half. Like,
Right.
Mhm.
so
really
hard to go back
does.
after an injury.
Yeah. Something that really cuts my motivation in half to exercise is when one of my wife's best friends lifts me by my lower back and just wrenches it out of place so I can't walk for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still crying about that?
They're like, you can't
Get over it.
get over it! Who cares that you couldn't walk for months?
I lifted you up one time, and I'll never hear the end of it.
Gosh.
You baned him.
no,
When you
Yeah,
ask who the
Batman
strongest
has-
boy in the class is, I always respond.
yeah, I'm glad my resolution wasn't to be healthier because we've basically just been eating out since we got back from vacation because I've refused to go to the grocery store for 2 weeks.
But you did it.
But I
Got
did
it
finally
done.
go, and eggs were $4.17. Censor this, bitch. All right, we should probably play some Pathfinder before we get too lost in the sauce here.
Oh wait, no, mine was apathy.
Oh.
I've totally cared in the last month.
I totally
I've
can't.
given all of the shits. I have. And you know what I got for it? This month happened. And I've been carrying through it all and felt every moment of it. And
It's a lot.
I don't know how long I'm gonna I think I'm gonna go back, guys.
Yeah, sure.
No.
We
Drown
can
myself
blame you. Remember this moment is the moment you tried.
I don't think the resolution should be in January anymore. I mean, we need them in a different
every
month.
4 years, you know. Every 4th
Yeah.
year, New Year's
Every
resolution
fourth
should start in,
January.
like June.
Hmm.
I am a big fan of resolving every day to do something.
Oh,
Not really, but like if you
I like the idea of it.
there's no ceremonial, like there's no reason that it has to be in January, right?
True.
Chinese New Year's not on New Year's Eve.
True. We're not.
You could say every Memorial Day that you want it to be something different.
It's true. It's also about finding
Honor the
motivation.
ancestors.
So people have schedules, and that's a good schedule starter.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, when did we start going to AMC theaters? And I was debuting the whole like new Brendan attitude, and I just started ordering the drinks at the movie theaters. Do you remember that? Before I would even like drink out of the new Coca-Cola machines, because I said I hated them, and I still
remember
hate
you
them,
said you
but
hated
I
them.
drink out of them now all the time.
It's a real adult.
There's like a whole attitude thing. There was a thing where I was like, no, this is what the new Brendan would do, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get a soda and popcorn because who cares about saving money? And I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna do it every time we go. We had a lot of fun going to movie theaters there in Manhattan back in the day.
It's still fun going to the theater.
I have fun now, but I'm
Nicole
just saying.
Kidman.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, can you imagine how droll
Heartbreak.
it would have been if I had been, like bitching the whole time about the new
No,
soda
she doesn't
machines?
say
You know?
heartbreak. She says heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Heartbreak.
Because
that's
here-
what
No,
It
it says
is.
heartbreak feels good in a place like this, not heartbreak.
That's another very topical thing that we'll look back at years later and be like, I don't remember
I'm
who.
working
Why
on
are we talking about
Nicholas.
Nicole Kidman?
Nicholas has 6 messages he needs me to read. He sent a
Oh my
bomb,
God.
and then he sent the bomb emote, and then you said you didn't tell him I sent the bomb emoji. And then he goes, it's actually a bomb emote. And then he said, I'm taking hits. I've been taking hits, and then put some leaf emojis. And then he said, Sarah carried the most chairs at Bible studies. And then he said, my resolution was to meet a loose
I
woman.
believe it.
And then he said, Austin, you need to read my last 6 messages, including this one.
For those of you watching at home, my resolution was to meet a loose woman as a joke, because
Thank you. Yeah.
Nicholas is a very straight white male who believes in good Christian values.
Oh no.
Okay, FBI agent, have you logged off?
He put a rainbow on there.
It's already put it for rainbow. Jesus wept.
All
So much
right,
going on.
well-
Okay.
It's 8:00, and I'm ready to play some Pathfinder. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll remember, 2 weeks ago, actually, scratch that, 4 weeks ago, we came up with this plan, this concept, really, of going back to this bakery and infiltrating it to get more information about what was going on and potentially find something that, well, no, I guess you don't need anything to liberate the gnome because you guys paid for her to be freed from the jail. So
Hell yeah.
mostly just, just make sure, it was mostly because the Black Noon
They threatened
Thieves
us.
Guild is a bad enemy to leave behind, especially with so many people having friends and family in town. So the idea was to get back here and find a way to negotiate through all of this, and it turned into an infiltration mission. Orpheus snuck inside, and Huang cast a spell that allowed her to follow along in the form of a cave
Okay.
painting.
It's the power of friendship.
Power of
Uh-huh.
friendship, baby.
And you guys did. You infiltrated this place. You navigated through most of the rooms here, talked to several people, even met with this Mulgrade, who's supposedly making some of these faulty goods. And everything seemed like it was going very well until Ygrin invited Orpheus back to his office.
Ygrin.
hmm And he implied very strongly that he knew that Orpheus was up to something. And that's when we jumped into combat. And everyone's had to sort of batter down the doors, break in, and fight. I believe the gargoyle and several thugs have been killed already. But Ygrin has been on the run, making his way back to the back room. And several... actually, are all of the little Jinkin things gone too? All the gremlins?
Jinkies.
I don't even see them on the map.
I don't either, but they're still in the
Where did he go?
Initiative.
they're still in the
Where
initiative.
did he go now?
Are they?
Oh, you know what? They're underneath people.
Oh, because they're tiny.
That's right,
Yeah, they're
tiny
stabbing
size.
me.
So there's 2 of them in Karu's square right now, and I think
Oh,
there's
he's
4 of them in Orpheus's square right now. So they're not gone. So these small gremlin-like creatures, we've been guarding this area. They're fighting back. The robotic creature that the robotic like dig creature, drill is fighting back, and it looks like Ygrin is going for more help. So that's sort of where we left off. It is about to be round 6 of this combat, and it is Ygrin's turn. So Orpheus has tried to slow him down a little bit with a scatter scree. He took a little damage from that, but otherwise, he is still raring to go. He's been casting spells and I think failing to like try and get you guys to turn on each other.
He's underneath
so
that
he's
screen,
kind of-
right? He's underneath the square.
He's over here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's underneath
Yeah.
the top screen.
So I believe that door is closed, probably the opposite door, so he's not going to be able to make it very far if that's his turn. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. I think he's going to open that door and
First
then
action.
open the following one.
Second action?
He's going to open that door, step in, and then open the following door.
I got all 3
That's
actions.
as far as he could get. But he's going to shout. He's going to shout, "Doom! Time to make your metal! Help me with these invaders, these intruders!"
Good, yeah.
And there's going to be shouting coming from the other room.
Did you actually open those doors?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So if you move your characters, you should theoretically be able to see through them now. I believe I... Hold on, let me make sure.
Don't think
Nope,
so.
I didn't.
There we
I
go.
allowed
One of
him to
them's
walk
open.
through them. I didn't allow them to be visible. But they should be updated now. Okay. So fortunately, that's all Ygrin can do on his turn, and it's Walkroon's turn. Actually, I think you were holding an action, so...
No, he basically just
I
summoned
did,
a
but
creature.
that was through the round, so I think it just went away.
So, Walkroon, you're up.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is attempt to make sure I have the wording right. Exploit vulnerability on this creature. See what we can't learn about it. Get a little recall knowledge. Make my spear hopefully be more useful against it. So it's going to be an esoteric lore check against the standard DC for its level. Which
Okay. You're talking about, when you say creature, you're talking about the dig widget thing?
Yes, sure, if that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Palpatine Screech guy.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, that should be probably good enough. A 26. Rolled a 13 with a plus 13.
26 is pretty good.
Okay. I need to know if it's
Okay.
critical success, failure, or critical failure.
It's true. You do need to know that. All right.
Yeah,
let
it's
me...
against a lore check against a standard DC for its level.
Okay.
And you do notice that I'm not. I haven't pulled. I didn't have my chalice in my hand. Wait, what happened? I didn't even. Spearborn.
That's a regular success. Awesome.
Regular success. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So with a regular success, I recall an important fact about the creature, learning its highest weakness, or one of its highest weaknesses, if it has multiple at the same level, but not its other weaknesses, resistances, or immunities.
Okay. So you get a weakness, huh?
And if it doesn't have a weakness, let me know that, and then I'll just have a personal antithesis against it, which for this case is
All right.
still just as helpful
it
for me
is-
since there's only one of them, but not helpful for everyone else.
Okay. So I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
The dig widget has a mechanical vulnerability. Creatures who are experts in thievery can attempt to check to disable a device and damage it. Each successful check deals 20 points of damage to the creature.
Damn, want
Nice.
to hear that? That's right up your alley.
Are you an expert in thievery?
You can do thievery checks on
Yeah,
this
but
widget
let me
thing.
look at my actual stat.
I'm sure it's great.
Oh, wrong
Cool.
screen.
All right, so that doesn't necessarily. That's not like an actual weakness per se. Like I can't. That's not like a damage type that I can add to my weapon necessarily. Right?
No, I would say you still get your mesh your.
Well, yeah, I'll still get my personal
antithesis
antithesis
scores.
over it, but I kind of announced that to everyone else. I'll count what the first thing you said is I get like a recall knowledge check, so maybe that's what I able to learn from that recall knowledge check is that it has. It seems to have some sort of control panel on the back of it that you might be able to break into it and do some damage from it from behind. He's like, I don't know though. Let's see what I can do. And I kind of like the amulet. I'm looking through my esoteric bag, and I'm able to add something to the end of my spear that still gives this target. It gains a weakness against my weapon strikes equal to 2 plus half my level, so equal to 4. So it'll have weakness 4 against my strikes. And my sister is calling me right now. It's great timing. I'll have to call her back in a second.
Yeah, so
Alright.
personal antithesis, I mean, can mean like there's something about this specific dig widget. You know, you notice a faulty spring or something, and
Right,
you're like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to target that.
So yeah, it'll get a penalty to attack. So I'm going to now attack with my spear, which is what I had out, Stickleberry Stickler, tried and true. And let's see. Actually, what I'm going to do, because that was one action, is Karu threatening right now? Like, could I flank with him? Is where I'm going
No.
with this?
Haru's not threatening. He doesn't have
No.
melee weapons.
Doesn't have a weapon. Okay. Regardless, I'm going to get out of the doorway so people can get through. I'm just going to get onto the other side of him so I can be threatening when other people come in. And then I'm going to stab. So one action, personal, or exploit vulnerability. Second action, move. Third action, strike. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough. I got a 25 to hit.
Okay, you're attacking with a Stickleberry Stickler still?
Yep.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay.
Whoa!
Dope.
I just like to imagine you've got this spear that's like purple and berry themed all this time.
All the time. Okay, so that is going to be because that's empowered, because I have my amulet out. That is going to be 1d6 plus 3, which is 8, plus 2, which is 10 for empowerment. So that's going to be 10 points of piercing damage, and it has a weakness 4 to mine. So I think with that just does an extra 4 damage. So it should be 14 points, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, solid hit on this creature. And it doesn't seem to react a whole lot. There's not a lot going on behind the mechanical brain there.
Behind blue eyes.
All right. That makes it Karu's turn. So Karu's dealing with some little creatures even smaller than him, but have rushed up with their knives out. We takes it apart. We puts it back together again.
And yeah, as I remember from last episode, I had just gotten shivved by one of them. Finally, they did a bit of damage. But Karu's focus. Karu needs to get to the wizard, or the warlock, or whatever Antler Boy is. So he's gonna try and skirt around these little fiends and move up, kind of just to there at the end of the shelf here. Oh, and I still have my my psyche unleashed, so I am in my full regalia. And I'm going to focus on Ygritte and get into his mind and try and really dig deep and cast Phantasmal Treasure.
Interesting.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. I'm gonna cast it here in the center of the room, kind of on the same plane as him. Oh my god, I am still Brian. Damn it. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, Phantasmal Treasure. So I'm gonna have an illusion of what Karu finds within his mind. He can only really see an outline of what it is, but to Ygritte, it is his most valuable, imaginable thing. So whatever that might be, Brendan, I just see the outline of it, but not the actual tangible object or thing.
Okay.
But ultimately, that is just a will save.
All right. In this case, it is a critical failure.
All right.
You've struck
Nice.
a chord
Mm-hmm.
with this particular dwarf? Question mark. Okay, so I think for your purposes, yeah, it looks like a person. There's some type of individual standing there, and you can almost make out, like, it looks like from behind you can tell that this woman is trying to speak to Ygrin, and he was rushing out of the room, and he just turns, and just like his jaw hits the floor, and he's just sitting there staring.
What do you think Washington means?
Sick.
So
Yeah, I'm
let's see.
reading through the critical failure. It's a little bit more intense.
Uh-oh.
That's all. But yeah, I think that's all just gonna be on your turn.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Karu. Karu steps up, just like skirts past the little goblins, and pierces Ygrin's mind.
All right.
Nice.
A lot going on there. It will be Elnat's turn next.
Okay.
I guess. Do you want me to put something down where this thing is?
Yeah, sure. Just like
Where
a
you
like
said
a shadow.
of the room.
Yeah, like right. Yeah, maybe like down one, so that's on level with him.
All right. And then we'll go. Elnat, what do you want to do?
I'm going to. I'll spend one action to give Silverforge 2 actions. He's going to move up here to flank with Wakroon on this machine. And we're going to go with a tail attack on this one. 20 to hit.
Okay. Wait a minute. Where's Elnat at?
No, he's
this is Silverforge.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm on Silverforge right now.
Okay, Silverforge, and you said he's attacking. Is he attacking the creature? Or is he attacking one of the
The creature.
ones? Okay, the robot.
Flank.
Okay. 20
He's
to
gonna-
hit,
Yes,
and it is off guard. Is a miss.
it is a miss. Okay,
Higher
Darn.
than 22. Okay.
but hopefully it will help Wakroon next round. And then 25. I don't think I have anything that I could really help with the little gremlins or whatever that are swarming Orpheus. So I think I'm just going to continue on. Can I not go this way? 10. Yeah, for some reason this is having me like there's a wall here or something.
These are like you can walk through
are you
these.
trying-
They're like shelves.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they were benches.
Mhm.
Then I'll go this way, 25, 20, and then 5. And start heading towards Ygrin.
Double move.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna stride twice and make your way into the room. Silverforge is going to move up and attack, but miss. It is Huang's turn.
Wong.
Right, there's
Huang.
So the green creature is in my grasp. Or my little. I could hit him.
More like the green creature is in
What
your.
what creature?
The
little
green
gremlin,
creature?
Yep. Yep. To your southeast is there. You can hit him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Not very big.
So I need to roll.
Are you asking? What's up?
I'm talking.
I watched that.
It's 28.
Okay. 28 is definitely going to be a hit on this little guy. Let me see. 28 on a Jinkin is a critical hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
What should
Critical
we say?
success. The target takes double damage and takes a 10-foot status penalty to its speed for 1 round.
Cool.
And so now I do 3d4 cold damage.
Mm-hmm. And double it. Give it to the next person.
8.
So, 16 then?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
It's a fortitude save.
What's a fortitude save?
Never mind. Sorry, I'm dumb. Sorry. For some reason, I clicked on Ray of Frost, and Archives of Nethys took me to Frostbite.
Okay. It says 3d4 plus 4. Did you add 4 to that, dear?
Oh no, sorry, I did. So it would be 12 then. I rolled 8. So 12.
Okay, 12. Okay, so 24 points of damage. This thing is encased in ice completely.
Nice.
And just stays there.
Little ice cube.
Ice, baby.
Alright, so that was 2 actions on Huang's turn. What else do you want to do?
I don't know, can I just walk past it or over him? Or is he, since he's in ice, I can't walk over him?
You can move into the room if you want, or you can give an action to bow.
I'm moving the room.
Did she kill that creature? Is it like frozen and then like dies?
Yeah, that one's dead. Obviously, there was another one standing next to it.
Yeah.
So there's still another creature there.
Yeah, just do a flavor kick. Just knock it over and have it shatter on the ground.
I just like, I go parkour, and I just like smack him.
Just vault over it.
Yeah.
Just annihilate it. Nice.
Alright, Huang rushes inside.
Bow's probably
It
shouldn't run.
is- yeah, I guess Bao get 1 action on your turn.
Yeah, so Bow's gonna move.
It is the Dig Widget's turn next. And it will. It's having some fun, I guess.
Mhm.
Let's see.
It's a target-rich environment for it.
There's a lot of opportunity here. Really doesn't have a whole lot of strategy going for it, so I'm just going to roll a die to see who it attacks.
Fair
It
enough.
attack Silverforge, Walkroon, or Huang. And I got Walkroon.
Definitely not Wong.
Alright, so he's going to try to drill into Walkroon. Pretty decent first attack. That is a 29 to hit.
It's gonna be a
Nice.
hit.
Okay, just regular hit.
Yep.
And that is 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 1d6 persistent bleed on your turn.
Gross.
Yep, not great. I need to like print off pictures of all of you guys so I can like stick stuff on you in front of me.
Yeah, we should be able
okay,
to,
so
like-
Like
That's a
little
quote.
voodoo dolls?
You want to stick stuff on me?
I think we're just talking about making voodoo dolls.
Exactly. Now you're good. Alright, he attacked you first. It sees you start bleeding. He's gonna keep going. This time he's going to attack Silverforge. Ooh, natty 1. Gonna be a miss. This thing doesn't have a name, so we'll skip the fumble here. And we'll go for one more attack. We'll do Silverforge again. This time it's only a 13.
I believe
So
that
it's a
will
miss.
miss.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Alright.
that is. Yeah, AC 20.
Alright. So it attacks, and it is Orpheus's turn. You see
Okay.
your Corey starting to get away, but also Walkroon has yelled at you, and he's like, "Hey, look over here! You can disable this thing."
But I don't know if you need to necessarily, but it is something to keep in mind if shit hits the fan.
Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. There we go.
There's always too many things going on here. It looks like disable device does take 2 actions.
So there's this creature that's like on top of me.
Yeah, there are a number of creatures on top. Let's see if I can.
You like
Josh held this weird look on his face for too long. Now his picture looks silly, but it's okay.
I'm looking forward to the ending of this episode.
I'm going to move to here. And then try to strike with my clan dagger.
Okay.
Do I have the thing?
Clan Dagger Strike.
Uh, 16 to hit.
16 on your grin. I think is going to be a miss.
That's what I figured. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit one more time.
We've only been doing fumbles on natural ones, right?
23 to hit.
23 to hit is a hit.
Woo!
Nice.
2d4 plus 3. Eight damage.
All right, so your first swing misses, but your second swing finds purchase, and your grin says, "You made me bleed. You'll pay for that."
All that for a drop of blood.
You
Can
threatened
she
my life.
See
So
anything
there's
going on
nothing
in
for
that room?
Yeah, so I think Orpheus has got a good view. Well, okay. A very limited view of what's going on in the room behind. It does look like the smith in there is busy grabbing a weapon. And the fire ferrets that are there look a little riled up. But they have yet to join the combat. Mostly because I need to roll initiative.
That works.
Alright. That's it for Orpheus's turn, right? Moving
That's
to
all I
attack.
got.
Alright, so it is a series of the gremlins' turns. So let's see, we'll move Red first. So Red lost the target that he was chasing. It ran inside. And now there's a whole bunch of new targets right here. But he is going to see the shiny metal creature right in front of him and go, "Oh, and he's going to run under Silverforge.
Oh no.
Was it screaming, "Take it apart"?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Nice.
Don't touch
Chris-
Silverforge.
Crisp kind of ate it, but yeah,
little bit.
I was like, oh, I heard enough.
Yes.
Alright, so the creature is going to swing with a short sword and get a 26 to hit.
Damn.
That'll hit. I think that'll
Is
hit
that,
just
is that
about
what's-
anyone.
is that a crit? Is it 10 over his AC?
No, it's only 6 over. His AC is 20.
Alright, so not too bad then. 2 points of piercing damage.
Hey.
He's poking at it with this little shiv that this creature's got. He's going to swing again.
You
Probably
said
missed
2
that
points?
time. Yeah, 2 points piercing damage. That's only a 14 to hit, so that'll be a miss. But this thing is like trying to climb around underneath Silverforge and like just stabbing at it with this thing that it's got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was Red's turn. We're gonna do yellow and orange next. Sticking with my warm colors. Orpheus is rushed off into combat, but they see Elnat is right here and ripe for the pickings. So they're going to rush over and attack Elnat. I think that'll be probably 2 moves for each of them, actually. If they can squeeze in between. Yeah, it's only 1 move. So then they're both going to attack. So we'll do orange first. He's going to get a 19 to hit.
Misses.
And second one is a natural 1, so
Eh.
missed there. And then okay, so second creature is going to attack twice also. 17 to hit. Also
Miss.
miss. And then slightly better, a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And this time it's going to do 1 point of piercing damage.
Look out.
Yeah, they're clambering over you, just like stabbing into you whenever they can. And most of the time your armor is taking it, but then one time he nicks you, on the side of your leg, and you're just like, ow! Come on.
Oh,
Step on a
All right,
toothpick or something?
It is Angoric's turn.
It's like that scene in Pet Cemetery.
Ew. It's not like the
Yeet.
scene in Pet Cemetery. Eh.
I love that
And
cemetery.
Gork is gonna make his way to Wokrun
Okay.
and say, "It's dangerous to go alone.
Aye, that's why I have my friend Wong here.
Here,
Let me
take one of
touch your,
these.
let me touch your stickler."
Aye, here you go.
Here you go.
And I reach out and I touch his stickler in my big hands, and I say, "Wow, it feels large even in these hands."
I say, wow.
Aye, I'm going to. You're
Reach
being
out.
very weird in the middle of battle, but I'm here for it.
You reach out and touch a Walkroon's shaft, and what happens?
And I
Get
cast
invigorated.
magic weapon on his
Oh.
shaft,
Okay.
and the weapon glimmers with magic energy, and you gain +1. Well, I think it's actually +2 total to your attack rolls, and then an additional damage dice for your damage if you hit. So,
Damn.
Ooh.
It is a +1 striking weapon now. So I think it was already a +1 weapon,
Yeah, it's a +1
But-
Stickleberry Stickler.
but you get the extra damage dice. So the damage dice increased to 2.
there
That's
you
pretty
go.
cool.
Sick.
The Stickleberry Stickler grows even plumper and
Sharper.
begins to shine. Plumper, sharper, longer.
Faster.
Begins to shine.
Yeah.
That don't kill me.
Flexes and its size increases.
Also, I think it's called Runic Weapon now because it's not called Magic Weapon.
Wow. You're allowing legacy content on your Path Builder character sheet?
My path builder says magic weapon.
Rookie.
Yeah. Well,
That's alright.
There is also
That's right.
runic weapon listed in path builder, and it looks like they do the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
probably just
yeah.
gonna change.
at least in the
One just has a gray box next to it.
Yeah.
that's the legacy and that's all right. It's so updated content is called Runic Weapon, folks, and we're learning
Cool.
as we go. No, but it's very
I
cool. Magic
think
weapon.
that Runic weapon.
Hell yeah.
And so you walk up to Raccoon and you enchant his weapon, allowing him to be more dangerous than he was before.
Sure, now I'm gonna miss.
All right, he's
You're more
optimistic.
dangerous than you were before.
I am.
Okay,
Okay, that's my turn.
that's your turn. All right, I think that makes it the last 2 gremlins' turns, and they are going to, let's see. I think they're closer to Orpheus, so they're going to give chase. Both of them are going to chase and attack and attack. The first one gets a 26 on that first hit. I think that's probably a hit on Orpheus, a 26.
Sorry. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. All right, which will be a whopping 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
It's trying to gnaw on your leg and stab you at the same time. It's I got a 21 on my second roll. Does that also hit?
Yeah, 21 does not.
Okay, so 21. So he's just chewing on your boots.
Suck it.
The second guy is
Thank you,
going to
Sarah.
attack. He's going to get a 19 on his first attack.
Does
Will
not
be a
hit.
miss,
Yeah.
but a natural 20 on the second attack.
Not a named character.
So he's going to get double damage.
Instead of 2, it'll be 4. Or 1, it'll be
Exactly. Yeah, it's 4 points of damage.
4.
So it's the scene from Pet Cemetery, and he comes up and he stabs you right in the Achilles tendon, but he's not quite strong enough to rip it out. You just got a
2. Need
shiv
that.
in the back of your leg.
It's very annoying.
That's right.
Oh, I just remembered
Alright.
what scene you were talking
I
about.
haven't seen those,
Yeah, it's-
so-
It's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
That's gruesome.
You haven't seen the new one? Didn't it come out last year?
No, it's good.
It's been longer than
We
I
haven't
usually
watched
only
it.
see good movies.
that.
The new Est one we haven't seen. I don't think. Okay.
Like, Flight Risk by Mel
Oh my
Gibson.
god, dude.
Did
Oh
you go
my
see
god. Yeah. Sierra
We
wanted
did
to
too.
see it. Yeah.
it? It was
It
dumb,
was?
but
It was
I
entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. That it was.
whole time. I'm just like, do better.
How could you let this happen?
You saw it.
Okay.
You heard
We're
it.
going to have to pause very briefly while I add more combatants to this initiative roll.
Sick. We get another drink.
How's everybody
Oh,
doing?
no.
Well, now I'm just thinking about
Not too
the
bad.
fact that they had like an
Josh looks
AI
pretty
right.
lopsided.
Was it the guy that was directing the plane for her? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you're talking about.
His dialogue was just so. It seemed so computer generated.
I think Lorna would have liked Flight Risk.
He was like my favorite character. He felt like the only character that had any sense of humor or anything. Like he was the only. Like I feel like in that sort of
I'm going to have to
situation,
take you out for dinner after this.
like that's like a good tactic to like distract people from being stressed out. I feel like
Lauren, it was Mark Wahlberg and the guy from that 70s show. And
Yeah.
Eric,
I don't-
Guy from that
I-
TV show.
Eric
Foreman.
It was Topher Grace.
Yeah.
But I don't care if it's Austin or Brendan. Somebody described it as if an action movie and a Hallmark movie had a baby, and it was very much that.
That does sound fun.
Yeah.
Directed by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, it's produced by Mel Gibson. I was like,
Actually,
yes. And we're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense. He's off his rocker.
Don't look at the initiative tracker too closely.
Sure.
Okay.
It's gonna be my turn next, yeah? Potentially.
No.
no.
Okay.
Let's ask Twitch, how long should I
No,
draw
no.
Josh before I should give up?
How long should you draw Josh before you give up?
Yeah.
It's up to you, you know?
You still got another 2 hours, I say.
Yeah, you never give up.
What are you
We're only 51 minutes in.
drawing you?
No. Hey. I was saying for myself with that filter.
Alright, this is taking forever.
No, Sarah's drawing me based off of how I look on
Right
The
now.
camera.
the camera.
Very handsome.
Don't patronize me.
Ouchie.
I'm so glad I went full screen for that. Let's see. Top tier interaction.
That's our
Absolutely.
episode
You
title.
know, I couldn't disagree more.
Fuck you.
Alright, I think everybody's added. And first off, we're gonna go with the smith known as Tomb Mulgrade.
Okay. We're back to Tomb.
Why would she want to fight us?
Well,
So Ygrin has asked for help here, and she says, "Blast it! If you can't keep the intruders away from our forges, then what use are you to me?" And she is going to heft this very large warhammer, and she is going to start heading this way. All she can see through the door is Orpheus, and she knows that Orpheus was just in here a little bit ago asking her questions about the organization. She has no reason to believe that Orpheus is an enemy. So she is going to. Well, she's going to say, "Is like, are you luring them in here, or are we taking the fight to them?" And he says, "I don't care. Just help me." All right, and she's going to sort of rush to the door, but that's all she can do. She equipped her weapon, and she's going to rush to the door and get ready to help with whatever he needs. He is going to continue running inside.
Isn't he fascinated?
That's true. Actually, you better tell me what that does.
Actually.
let's
I'll just
back
read
up
it.
here.
I'll read it to you. So,
He's like extremely fascinated, right? 'Cause
he's
they're
critical
familiar.
failure fascinated. Oh, yeah. So, as success, which is the target becomes fascinated with the treasure, and the duration is 1 minute because you critically failed. The target finds the treasure so appealing that until the spell ends, it must spend each action focused on it. This can include moving towards the treasure if the target isn't next to it, and interacting with the treasure if the target is next to it. If the illusion appears to be a person, like you said, the target can also interact to converse with it.
damn.
All right. So
Nice.
Run that
I'm gonna run this back. Yeah, I'm gonna. So he's fascinated. He's not talking to her. He'd asked her for help. He opened these doors, and now he is locked in on something else that's happening. And she's like, "Ygrin, what's going on?" You there, recruit! What's happening?
You
She doesn't
grin.
know. Yeah, she doesn't
I don't know
you're a
what
bad
to
guy.
say. I'm trying to think of what to say at this moment.
Be quick about it. I haven't got all day.
Occam's razor, simple as bets.
Grin, there's something wrong with the Grin. Look
That's-
at these antlers coming out of his head. We must
Kill
stop him from hurting himself or others.
Or others.
Or others. That's real convincing.
No, I like it. That was good.
I liked it. Yeah.
Okay, so
I think we're praying.
Or praying, is that what you said?
God Almighty, Creator of the
Where are we at?
heaven and
Oh, you want the thing where we
earth.
sing our prayers?
Yeah, it's very Catholic.
Yeah, we're
Um,
non-denominational.
Sure.
We're not the Nomicon.
She instead.
What?
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon?
Exactly.
So instead of what happened before, I'm gonna say that she approaches this close.
Instead of what happened
And sh-
before.
Yes.
Got a lot going on now.
There's a lot going on now. I'm right.
So who is it that I'm gonna have to compete against to see how many chairs we can put up after Bible study? Was that
Oh.
Lorna or Sarah?
Sarah.
You know
Oh,
that's
Sarah.
me. And also,
Okay.
you're going fucking down.
Yeah, I'm going down. All right.
Yeah.
There's the
The
strongest
problem is
boy
Sarah
I
might be able to
know.
win out of sheer number of people in the city that she grew up in, you know? She might just have a larger amount of people.
Well,
You did
she
have-
might be able to
okay.
win because she's built different.
Well, that could be too,
Right.
but also numbers.
Yeah, how many backs have you fucked up, Dylan?
You say baths?
Backs.
Dylan
Oh,
has
back.
Taekwondo, like there's a good chance
Oh.
he's fucked up the back.
6'3" man with her bare arms and nothing else.
I kept someone from becoming a black belt because I broke their nose before their test.
I do love that. I do love that.
If I'm going to hell, it's because of that.
I need the receipts on that. Anyways, we can continue.
Okay. So we're gonna do this turn over again. I forgot that Ygritte was otherwise occupied. So he doesn't reply. Orpheus does. Orpheus says, "There's something wrong with Ygritte. We have to keep him from hurting anybody else." And she says, "Thank you, Initiate. I'll take care of him." And
Shit.
she walks forward. Initiate.
Oh, I thought you said he's a shit. I was like, wow, okay.
He is a
Thank you.
shit.
He is a shit. She walks forward, and you see like her tattoo like flash with magic, and a hand appears and closes the door in front of you.
In front of
So
me?
you grin. Yeah. So you grin is on the other side of a door from you now.
She
Oh.
closes the first
Yeah.
door, like closest to us.
Closest, the door closest to you.
This door. Oh,
It should appear closed to you now.
It does. Yeah, I just wanted to.
Oh, he says, wee wee.
Oui, oui.
She closes that door. Now, unfortunately, it is Ygrin's turn next. And Ygrin
no
is
idea.
fascinated by this object, and he wants to get to it at all costs.
Opens
And
the door.
you hear him, Orpheus hears him whimpering, "No, no, 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 I can't lose her again." And he like opens the door and comes rushing out.
with minimal
And he's
movement
going to-
because of scatter screen.
Yeah, he's gonna take some time, and he's gonna make his way through the scree, and he's going to rush over here and just kind of stare at this thing, and that's gonna take up his full turn, and it will be Walkroon's turn now.
Interesting.
When did you ever get to the part in
Very
RimWorld where you got a golden cube from Anomaly?
No.
That's what this is, basically. I've become so fascinated with, they can't do anything else.
What is
Okay.
Walkroon gonna do?
Walkroon is
In this
going to just attack this thing again. He's going to let those that are down below focus on what's going on down below, but he's going to focus on the fight up here. And I am going to... I don't really think there's any reason for me to try anything else other than just striking here.
Try your best.
Thank you. So I'm going to strike, and it's flanked, right? It's off guard because, or as
Off
far as I
guard.
know, it's off guard. Silver Forge. I'm going to use my green Troy die, D20 here. Really hoping for a good roll. Okay, that was a good roll. That would be a 28 to hit.
Okay, 28 on the dig widget is a hit.
Cool. Okay. So, a lot going on here. So I get an extra damage die, right? So because of the runic weapon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if my weapon deals d6 damage, I just get 2d6 instead of 1d6.
Right.
Right. Okay. So let me roll the total damage. Okay, so that's going to be 7 plus 3 from that. It's going to be 10 plus empowerment is going to be 12 plus. It is still weak. I still have weakened against it. Is going to be 16.
Hold on. Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, Austin, but Sarah just shared the drawing she has of Isomar.
Hey, you did a good job. His nose is really good.
Oh no, you need to
just
upload it.
something about it. Just let me see. Look at me.
It's so funny. He was slouched. He was slouched a lot when he was. I first saw drawing this. To be fair,
You have all the parts of his face look pretty correct, but for some reason put all together. It looks
I think that I look like a pissed off Englishman from one of those claymation
Oh,
movies.
no,
Can we,
I was saying
can we get that uploaded to the
Are you
Discord so I
command?
can share it with the stream? Can you
Yeah.
figure out how to get that there?
it's actually giving. What's the old man from Avatar again?
oh my gosh.
Tenzin?
Iroh?
Does it give you an
Uncle
eyebrow?
Iroh?
Depends on which one. Monk Yatsu? Tenzin?
There's so many old people.
Yeah, it could be
Really are.
Tenzin.
Oh, Uncle Iroh. Yeah, that's true. Somebody said Iroh. I heard.
It's giving Uncle Iroh for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of Uncle Iroh.
Wow.
I appreciate the
Everything.
compliment. I'm not sure I agree.
Your head is even rounder.
Someone get that in
this
Discord and
picture
we'll
Josh,
share
you don't
that.
look like you don't look like him. This picture looks like him.
No, but I think Josh could pull off a young
Yeah,
Tenzin.
Josh,
There you go.
Oh, for
you're ugly
sure.
as fuck. This
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, Uncle Iroh could get it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rod, next
What
question.
if
I just wanted you guys to see the
you and
progress. Is all.
Josh-
Hear me out.
What if you and Josh go as Tenzin and what's the metal bender? Oh
Off.
Beifong,
Beifong.
Yeah.
Beifong?
Lin.
yeah,
Lin,
Lin.
yeah, Lin,
That's,
yeah,
yeah, you should
Lorna
go
is
as-
Lin. That's
as
crazy.
X. That'd be wild.
That's good.
What are you talking about?
All right, it doesn't
Uh,
matter. Okay,
Legend of Korra.
Austin, you did 16. You did 16 points of
So
damage.
I
yes?
did 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 2 from empowerment is 12 plus 4 from it being my attacks are strong against or whatever, so 16.
So you did 16 points of damage with the attack. You just get right into the guts of it and just twists, and there's like sparks flying as gears are trying to connect, and the creature's like, do. But it's still standing.
Okay.
What
I'm
do
going to
you
take
do?
just a moment here and open this thing for the stream.
I told you it's silly.
I do think it looks more like Tenzin though than it does like Uncle Iroh.
exactly.
It's pretty good, actually. It's way better than anything I'd ever make. Cool.
I
All right.
really
I
like
think-
the texture on the beard.
The beard texture is top tier. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
beard what?
The beard texture.
Oh,
Very good.
I think he needs more beard.
Sure.
I don't disagree.
Okay,
I
so
think
that's
he
my
has less beard
first
than that.
action. Man, it's not very often that I just ever feel the need to like attack more than once. Let me just double check. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna stab into this thing, twist in it. It's gonna do a bunch of damage, and then Wakrun is going to take a deep breath. He's gonna grab his amulet, and he's gonna put his hand out, and you just start seeing like shimmering in the air, almost like the air is solidifying into glass. And I'm going to cast Glass Shield.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
That sounds effective.
And then as my last action, I'm holding that there, and I look to Huang, and I say, hit him where it hurts! And I'm gonna try to aid by pointing out a location for her to hit on this thing.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Cool. And that amulet's what showed up in place of your chalice, right?
In addition to, you
In
can
addition
still
to.
see
In
like the
addition-
chalice kind of hanging on my side. But
Oh, I
seem
thought
to
you
be
had
able
lost
to-
your chalice.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Gotcha.
So a lot going on there. All right, so there's a shimmering shield in front of Walkern now, and he's giving advice about to whom? What did you say?
To Huang.
Here to Huang about where to hurt it. Okay, it will be Karu's turn next. Oh, but first, bleed damage.
Oh, bleed. Good shout.
5 points of bleed damage, Walkern.
Ooh.
He's bleeding.
Do I get a
Heavily.
free roll every time to stop that?
We're gonna
Yeah,
look
you
up
get
the
him-
rules for bleed.
Yeah, you get a medicine check. Yeah.
I think I do.
Well,
it's
isn't
just a
that
flat
just the
check,
status
right?
we had before?
You take a
Like-
damage. After you take persistent damage, roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover.
Okay. Okay, flat check, flat check. That's a 4. Still got the bleed.
Still got the bleed. All right.
Okay, how much
Put
was
this
it?
dice
Sorry,
back.
how much damage was he?
5 points of bleed.
Oof, man, okay. Won't be able
Does
to-
it really
Wow.
not get a medicine?
I think you can. I
Before
think
you
you can
can
try
do-
to staunch it, but like I don't think that's part of the free thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Persistent damage. Yeah.
I think I have his bald head shape wrong. I guess that's part of it too.
You made it a little too round. His head's round, but not. It's
You
like
made it look like a little too much like a mushroom, where like the top of my head just expands outward a little bit.
I'm giving you a big brain.
All right. It is Karu's turn next.
I mean, like it goes.
you do have a divot there though, at your temple. It's not completely off. I think
I have a divot in my head.
Me too.
Yeah,
Dylan makes fun
you've
of it
got
in my
multiple
baby
divots
pictures.
in your head.
It's where your brain
Like,
is.
this divot in your head.
But that's
You've got-
just a scar.
Have you felt your forehead?
Yeah,
There's a dent in your head.
yeah.
I got a real big one on
From
this
where?
Yeah, it's but Austin
It's like
also
a
has a
canyon.
dent.
Yeah, but
Well, Austin also
Austin's
got hit in the
A
head
canyon.
by a hammer.
fucking
His work
truck and survived. Mine is not cool.
You just fought with your sibling.
No. I tripped and fell and landed headfirst on a metal bookcase.
That's even less cool than fighting with your siblings. Wow.
When I was like 2.
And it's that
We've all
big.
got those trip and fall stories.
How big was
Let
it?
me tell you about the time that Nicholas fell down the stairs, but that's all right. It is Karu's turn.
Bell.
What
Okay,
you
yeah.
got for us, Karu?
I'll take my turn. So I am still. I think I have to sustain. Actually, no, I don't. I was thinking that I might have to
Good
sustain
story.
the spell, but
Mhm.
no, I still have all my actions.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. But I don't want to target Ygritte because he's fascinated. It's really just buying time at this point. So knowing that I've got him kind of taken care of and under my spell, I'll turn and aid my companions behind me with the the corkscrew monster. And I'm just gonna chuck one of these boxes at it that are on these tables. Yeah,
Makes sense.
so cheeky projectile. Oh, and that's a 20. That'd be a 20.
A
Natural 20?
natch 20 with telekinetic projectile?
I don't think I've done that yet.
I
Okie
don't know if you
dokie.
have.
Let's see what
Alright.
the card says at least.
You throw the box, and on the side, you see it says Trojan.
What kind of damage were you doing?
Box is bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. That makes sense. Actually,
Unless it's a
I don't
box
know
of
if I
knives.
do the bludgeoning one then, or if I still do the spell one.
I can put something in the box.
I'd say
Yeah.
spell, right?
Yeah, it could be full of potions or
Just,
something.
I guess read it. Yeah. So let's see what it
It's
says.
kind of funny. The spell one is called Pretty Colors. The target is dazzled until the end of your turn.
Dazzled.
He is both
but you're
fascinated
attacking the
and
robot?
dazzled. Oh no, you're attacking the thing.
You're
up
attacking
top.
No, yeah, I got you guys with the robot. Yeah.
I doubt it
no,
can
I'm
be
gonna do-
I
dazzled,
don't think it
honestly.
can be dazzled.
Yeah, I would very much prefer just doing double damage.
Well, it does double damage regardless. That's just like an additional effect.
Oh, okay.
To be
That
fair,
would be
I'll read what the bludgeoning one says too, just in case we're curious. The bludgeoning one says momentum. you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to all attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I think that's more like if you're swinging a hammer, now you got momentum, so you could go at it
Mhm.
again. So the spell one probably makes the most sense. Like you just distracted him. You threw a box at him,
Yeah,
and now
I
he's
think
down.
I think it can be dazzled because it has vision as a sense. So
Cool.
I'll do that then.
essentially,
end
like
of your next
blinded
turn.
for 1 round,
Yeah, cool.
which is crazy. But okay.
Ooh, 2 6s,
Um,
a 5, and a 2. So that's looking at 19 times 2,
38.
38 points of damage.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter if it's dazzled or not because it is destroyed.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, cool. Good.
All right.
I'm dazzled right now.
It was smashed by this box. It's now crumpled under this box that's just labeled Trojan.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's
A lot of
damage.
condoms.
I still
Alright,
have my shield. up, so.
Cool.
And that's only 2 actions.
Yeah, you
So-
can action.
And I still have an focus point. So let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wakroon.
Sure.
You hear Karu in your mind.
Okay.
Well, now that the corkscrew's taken care of, get in there and help Elnat with the little ones. And you have a move action.
Oh, cool.
The little ones.
All right, I'm gonna leave you guys up here to deal with the one guy. I assume that he's not going to be too much of a trouble, and yeah, I'll come down. 5. It's gonna be
Much of a trouble, eh?
10. All right, that's only
Sound
gonna
count
get me
bridge
this far. So I only have 20 feet, but that should mean I only have to take 1 move action next turn to get there. So,
There you go. It also makes it Elnat's turn.
Alrighty.
Elnat. Elnat.
I guess I'll one action to Silver Forge. He's gonna try and swipe at this little goblin gremlin. 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And it's a D8. 6 plus 2. 8 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you just slam this tiny creature. I imagine it's a little tail slap. This creature's trying to climb up
Yeah.
on Silverforge, and he just like flicks it off, and the creature looks stunned for a second, and then gets right back up and starts chittering away.
Okay. Then he will take a second attack.
Okay.
This one's only going to be a +5. That's a 19 total. Rolled a little worse on it, but
That'll hit.
Da-da-da-da-da. This is the D6. That is 6 damage total.
Alrighty. That one is pretty battered, but it is still standing.
Okay.
We got 2 of them on Elnat.
Yep. So Elnat is going to try to take a swing with his great axe at whichever one. I'm assuming neither of them are really hurt.
No, I don't think you have them.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one, not great. Is a 15.
15 is a hit.
That is okay. Cool. And D12. 10. For 13 damage.
Okay.
Slashing
up.
if it matters. Okay.
Yes, but you're swinging a great axe at it that's larger than
Yeah.
these creatures, so
Yeah.
it tries to like block it with the dagger and still gets a huge gash across its body.
17 to hit on that one.
No fair. Okay, that's a hit.
And for 11 damage.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Okay, same one. So you just send it. The first hit, it collides and knocks it off balance, and the second hit just sends it flying. It's a goner.
What is that from? Not fair. As it's dying, but that's from something. Come on.
I know what you're
Hard
talking
to
about, but I can't think.
No fair.
You're gonna have to Google it.
Oh,
But yeah, that'll be my turn.
yeah. No, it's on the fringes of.
No
I
idea.
don't know. All right. So that's Elnat. Silverforge. A handful of
Fire
these
ferrets.
fire ferrets
Oh,
come
God.
into
Christ.
the area here that Orpheus can see, but they look to be watching Tomb very carefully for orders.
It's our
And
Starfinder
it is
game.
Wong's turn.
There's more enemies. Wong.
Wong.
They don't need to be enemies.
So there's one more of these gremlin things in the undercarriage of Silverforge. There's one more
Oh,
attacking
I guess it's true.
Elnat, and Ygrin is over here staring at something that no one else can see.
But how do I hit the
Looking
creature
focused.
without hitting Silverforge?
I mean, how
can.
you gotta aim.
There's not like a. I don't think there's a penalty for that, is there?
No. I don't think so.
Ooh, could I use... Oh, never mind. Silverforge isn't under my control.
Nope.
Just hostile
That
takeover
was-
of all pets.
You could get bow in action.
Yeah, but then I still have 2 more actions to use.
It's true. It's up to you.
Well, Oculus Blast only takes 2 actions, right?
I'm gonna use... Well, okay. I probably need to walk over there first. So 1 move, and then I'm gonna use Gouging Claw to swipe at the creature.
Heck yeah.
So again, Wong turns one of her arms into this terrifying claw thing. Rah! I'm picturing Nightmare from Soul Calibur, but I don't know.
That's 17. Poopy.
Sand Slash.
Yeah, I'm picturing
That's
her
good
paw
too.
just getting bigger.
That's good. What did you say, Sarah? You said 17?
17, yeah.
17's a hit.
Oh, it is. Wow. Okay. I was disappointed already. I can do slashing or piercing damage up to 3d6 plus spellcasting ability block.
Cantrips are pretty cool.
Um, 10
10 points of damage.
of slashing damage.
Alright, so you slash the thing into little pieces.
Nice.
Very nice.
That was only 2 of Wong's actions.
When I give another one a bow.
Nice.
What's Val gonna do?
No,
That was
Bao
me.
has his own actions, remember?
Right, yeah,
He's full
Bow's
grown.
gonna,
But
He's mature,
Level
Bao.
3.
he
No,
moves
he's
for
free.
1, and now he's gonna attack
Oh.
with the other.
Attack what? Silverforge?
You killed it.
Oh,
Sarah.
so sorry. I didn't hear that I killed it. Yay! I thought I just damaged it.
I see you slashed it to pieces. It's
Oh.
gone.
Okay. Well, the bow celebrates for a second action.
No,
That was
the
perfect,
clapping was
actually.
Bao.
Bow's
He just tapped
uncanny
it.
ability to sound like
TikToks.
multiple hands.
TikTok Stitch.
That was his cheeks. We didn't know how
Jesus
dummy
Christ.
thick Val was.
I did.
Now can make it clap with no hands. as they say.
Oh, Jesus wept. All
You
right.
sure did.
So
Pencil drawing's ready.
that was all
Dummy
of
thick.
Wong and Bao's actions,
Yeah.
and this terrifying nightmare creature
What?
comes into range
What?
and appears to look at Tomb for instructions.
Jesus
What?
wept.
Fuck.
What the fuck are we doing?
It looks like it looks kind of like a nightmare creature. The image that I generated a long time ago. I generated this image when we first started this campaign, and I could have done a better one now probably, but I didn't change it. But what it looks like as if the ink from a tattoo has leapt off of Tomb's body and taken corporeal form, and is a lion that is trying to protect her.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
I'm getting Starfinder flashbacks.
Yeah.
Tattoo Guardians.
And
Well, we
it's,
fought like
it's
a-
Orpheus's turn.
Felt like a graffiti monster or something
Okay,
before too.
can I,
You have to
before I
go for it.
do anything, I would like to ask Tomb, what did you do to Ygrin?
Ooh, turn it on her. Sick.
Well, no, just at like
Yeah.
not
no,
like
no.
a accusatory, but more like
The way you were looking at your laptop and said, it looked like you're reading a script. And I turn to you, grin, and say,
And she says, he seems distracted. I tried to get him to come inside, but he wouldn't. Are the intruders out there with you?
There are no intruders, just reinforcements.
New recruits. That seems reasonable.
New recruit.
Well, I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
skip all of our usual questions.
That feels like a bluff.
No, it does kind of feel like a bluff move. You trying to bluff her a little bit? Do we have bluff skill in this, or is it just deception? I think it's just
Deception.
deception.
I think it's just
But I
deception.
think- Yeah,
Yeah, I
if you
think
lie,
it's-
I guess.
Okay, so roll a deception check, and it is against
It's
her
it's actually
perception DC.
secret if you care.
Oh, is
lie-
it? Okay.
lie is a
What is your
secret check.
bonus? What is your bonus,
For what?
Lorna? Orpheus?
Deception.
Is deception?
Deception is a +9.
Nice. So you wouldn't know.
Right. I have a number. Is it
Am
against
I rolling or are
her?
you rolling?
I rolled it.
Okay.
So
Is it against
lie
her
says you try to fool
perception?
someone against the perception DC of the creature you're trying to fool. So perception DC.
Okay. So she's going to say. Very well. If it's training exercise, then there's no reason to bother.
Am I breaking up?
is that some my end?
And Josh goes, everybody? No.
Get out.
Are we good now? Nope.
Oh no.
Discord, go
Did
burn!
y'all feeling it?
Oh. Turn the camera off. Maybe that'll help.
It's
Hello.
Everyone on stream, Discord appears to be dying.
Hello.
How are we feeling?
I'm not feeling good.
Yeah, it's all
I can
Discord.
hear
it
you
looks
now
like.
at least.
Yeah, I think we're better.
Yeah, a little better.
I did not hear a thing Brendan said.
Yeah, no, Discord died for everyone.
Same.
Okay.
I think we're back. I'm gonna try turning my camera back on. I think we're good. Technical difficulties.
Greetings, friends. Bro.
And we're back.
That
we're
seems to
back.
have fixed it. I don't
Well,
know
I
if that
think
was the
it was
temporary
probably just
flip.
Discord server issues.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Discord down page
right.
and see if there's
Um,
reports.
So, anyways, so she said, did you catch all that, Lorna? She said,
No.
just go ahead and close the
No.
door.
No.
We heard none of it, dear.
She said, if it's just a training exercise, then there's no reason to bother me with it. Shut the door and be on your way.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Be like, great. Shut
Do
the
it.
door. And then,
All right, so you're gonna take an action, shut the door.
yep.
Door's closed.
I'm gonna turn around
Turn the beat.
and try to relay this to the group and be like, oh, what's
Just
her name
saying
again?
You miss an opportunity to step inside and shut the door, and then say, "Show me what those shadows can do, Lieutenant Riorson."
I'm good.
Spoiler.
She didn't
Her
even like.
scary dog
Yeah.
was scary.
I get it. There's a shadow duck.
Ah, wow.
Oof.
And be like,
What does Austin always say when we go out? Oh.
I got.
I'm gonna be like, to Mulgrave, said she was going to take care of Ygritte. Ygritte went inside and now has come out like this. But she does not want to participate in the training exercise we are currently doing.
Keep it down and not bother her.
Yeah, keep it down and don't bother her.
Got it. Make a lot of noise.
Elnat says, "Get these fucking dogs off of me!"
Scream and shout and let it all out.
Scream
Alright.
and shout and let. Can
Alright,
I
but that's
walk
only
up
one action
and
on
try
Orpheus'
to is it grapple? Is that the word grapple you grin?
Good.
Let's try that. Because I really don't want to like.
I don't know if
He
you have
seems
actions
strong.
to get
So
to
I would
him.
kind of just like to make it so like restrain him, so then we can like make some decisions versus actually like trying to attack him again.
He is currently more or less restrained mentally.
Is he just?
Yeah, he can't do anything for 10 rounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay then. All right. I guess
He's not going anywhere.
He is locked.
I'll just walk over to him then.
Ah, the rocks are
I
moving.
just walked the scatter
Ah!
screen over to him.
She's
I'm gonna do
got.
that.
Hearing Brennan scream to the floors is just so funny.
Is he like non-responsive?
Yeah, he could. He's very distracted right now. I mean, you can try and talk to him if you want.
I'd
He's
like to
high
ask
as
him,
balls.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
essentially.
What are you seeing?
He says, "I failed her and her son."
I failed her.
And her
And
Yes.
And her son.
Who? Who did you fail?
I failed to secure a match. Rosha Coppervein, she
Yeah.
stabbed my nephew.
Yep.
Rosha
I said I would take care of the boy. I didn't.
What's the boy's name?
That's outside the scope of this adventure.
I think.
My name is Ygrin, and my nephew is Thalgrin.
Sure.
I think I'm just going to sort of just.
That's how I earned these. And he brushes up against the horns on his head. Grongvich is the debt minder. He always collects his debts.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you feel bad for me yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
we
sad.
do.
Anyway,
What the fuck is that? There's voices. Help! Do you hear them too? Ah! Help me!
Put him down.
Alright, so
Oh,
he's,
Corin.
he's staring off into space. You've spent an action closing the door, an action walking up behind him, and
I think
Your
I might
final
just
action?
pause there, and I guess like
Pause there for station identification.
once again, just like
this is
relay or attempt to like relay this to the group and be like, you said
8100 D
that
a bite.
the antlers are payment for a debt, and then I think I might just pause and let everybody else take their turns and see from there.
And Gork responds, "Yes, Orpheus, we're all in the room with you. We heard him."
Oh,
ouchie. She was very quietly talking to him. I don't know if everybody heard that.
Yeah.
It's very
Josh.
bold to assume that if somebody was having a conversation 40 feet away, that you would just hear what they were saying.
yeah,
Also,
Josh.
some of us are being swarmed by.
They talk as
little
loud as Lauren and
gremlins.
I do.
Yeah, we
Very
do
plausible.
still have combatants in the room.
40. Just imagine that you're in, I don't know, like an Evergy
Josh is
warehouse.
45 feet and 2 bookcases away, and he's like, "I heard you, motherfucker," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
You and Sarah.
It's not
That's
me
fair.
and Sarah. It
That's
is
fair.
Orpheus and you grin.
Yeah,
True.
Orpheus is much more demure than me and Lauren
Also-
are.
And Gorik is not best friends with Orpheus like Orpheus is with Huang. So shut
Yeah.
up.
Remember the
That's true.
paintings?
No one's gonna know any painting memories here. Okay. So all painting memories aside, that's Orpheus is gonna stand there and talk to you, Grin. That's fine. The next group to move are these 2 creatures on Elnat, and they have full attack.
Is it
actions
2?
to
I
take here.
thought I had just one of them on me.
Oh
I
no,
thought
you're
it
right.
took-
One of them's dead, right?
Okay.
I think so. I think I said that. Yeah, this one should be. Can I move it? All right. Yeah, it's gone. I can still see everything even after I make it invisible. I really have to get better about marking the creatures when they're actually dead. You're right. There's only one creature left, but it has 3 opportunities to attack. So it's going to take 3 attacks on that. From left to right, I have gotten a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, a 12,
That will miss.
and a natural 20.
That'll miss.
Okay.
It will.
Got him.
It'll probably only
would
be
a,
Austin, don't
what's-
tell him.
Probably only be a hit
it would
though.
be a it would be a 21 to hit. Is it 21 a hit on you?
22 hits.
Okay, so I think
So
it's
it's
just a
just
regular
a
hit.
It's just a regular
Yep.
hit then. Yeah, just 1
Yep.
degree of
Okay, so
success.
2
on it.
regular hits. Okay. So that will be a whopping 3 points of damage. 1 point on the first one and 2 on the last one.
Oh
Alright.
wow.
Heck yeah. She goes, oh wow.
And then it's Angoric's turn.
Ingoric is going to here's what I'm thinking.
Barbecue
Ingoric
sauce on my
has
titties.
heard
God knows what that's from.
of the debt to Drongvit and be concerned and approach Chagrin, and I'll show myself doing that on that.
It's already past 2 bucks.
I think the song ended.
How about this?
Okay, that's 1 move action for me. And 10 feet away. And say to Ygrin, Ygrin, you know me. I am a cleric of Fulgrit. Let me help. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Does he say anything?
Yeah. So you all, well, I believe. Ooh.
What do we
Yeah.
know and what do we not know?
The scene, it's in the Fellowship, right? When
God knows.
when Bilbo asked to see Frodo's ring one last
Mhm.
time.
And he goes, yeah.
That happens basically. Fulgrit is like, I'm beyond saving, and then he goes, and like you see like the dark, like these dark shadows on his face, and his teeth become like these serrated edges. I'm a Skelm. I'm no longer dwarf. Like you. And then he shakes his head, or an orc or whatever. But I would let you make a religion check there if you'd like.
We say religion's just a trick. I'm going to use my point of inspiration.
Okay.
Nat 20. I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a nat 20.
Hey.
Very nice.
Sometimes it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you some information. So there are creatures called Skelms, which are basically like humanoids that have been twisted by their ideals so that they no longer are from the race that they originally started with. In this case, he's a shrine Skelm, so he's been so like twisted by his religious zeal for Drongvit that he has become another creature entirely. So no matter what religion they infiltrate, they're masters at taking teachings out of context to justify, elaborate, and enact humiliating punishments for their victims. So, like, you know that he's just been posing as a normal dwarf to stay within the dwarven society, but he has become so hopelessly twisted by his perceived debt, his perceived what he owes to these creatures, that he has become one of them.
So what you're telling me is that he's basically a modern Republican.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's exactly where I thought you were going to go with that.
Okay, well in that case, I
Well, they
cast
could-
spiritual weapon and attempt to bash him over the head with the staff.
Now,
The Mother's Mercy!
do we know if hitting them does that break fascination? If he takes damage?
Yeah, do we know that?
Honestly, I think it's literally just me harming him because I'm the one that casted the spell.
So I
I'm
feel like
not
it's like one of those
certain.
things, but yeah.
Take a -2 penalty, you can't use concentrated actions. You might be able to seek or recall knowledge. This condition will end if a creature uses hostile actions against you or your allies.
Okay. So you would probably know that, Ingor.
He seems very distracted at the moment. Any hostile movements on him might take him out of his stupor.
I will instead.
Although, you're down to almost no enemies, so...
Maybe just finish off the little goblins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's that hurt, right? Like I think Elnet's missing probably like 15 health.
I'm roughly
Or-
half health, but I can also chalice to. I think I can be fine this fight,
You
Yeah.
are still bleeding. Walker's still bleeding.
and I'm still bleeding. But I still think that I can chalice my way through this if I need to.
Okay, Justin.
I think he's
Yeah,
down
I mean-
4 HP,
Yeah, 4.
Oh,
so
4.
he's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I don't know. I guess I will cast guidance on someone. Let's do.
Does guidance only help with hitting, or is
It's a
guidance
+1
any
to whatever.
to anything?
Basically, it's a +1 to whatever your next roll is.
Okay.
And I'll put it on. I'll put it on Huang.
Well,
Put it on Silverforge. Oh, okay. All right. So you're going to guide Huang to victory. Let's see. Creatures have already moved. Tomb has taken herself out of this combat for now. Ygrin is still fascinated. It is Walkroon's turn, and it is round 8.
Okay. I think in the interest of, so the only there's a combatant under Elnat.
There's one creature that's trying to climb up Elnat's chest with its knife.
And then other than that, it's Ygrin, and then whoever's on the other side of the door.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I think I am going to take an action to pull out the chalice. So I have the necklace around my neck, the stickleberry stickler in one hand, chalice in another hand, and I am going to temporary hit points isn't going to matter here, so I'm going to go ahead and just drain the chalice. So that is going to heal me 3 hit points for each level, so that's going to give me back 15 HP.
Okay.
So one action pull it out, one action drain.
An action throw away.
And then can I see Ygrin here?
Can
like
you
in
see
the
Ygrin?
sense-
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and just do?
So so you can see past these shelves.
Okay,
Like
I
there's
just
stuff on
wanted to
them, but
double
there's
check,
like gaps that you can see too.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and do an exploit vulnerability on him. Just so I can yell out. Now that we've kind of heard what he is, like maybe him changing races essentially means that he's got some sort of unique vulnerabilities as well that come along with that. So I'm going to do that. I don't think it's going to happen. I got a 19 total.
Okay.
So that would be against a standard DC for its level,
Right.
but it also counts as a knowledge check against him. And even if I fail a knowledge check, entire critical fail means a fail, and a fail means I get a piece of true knowledge and a piece of fake knowledge. So
So
lot
I'll
going
give you
on
2
here.
pieces of information.
because I failed, right?
Mhm.
But just a failure. Okay.
I will say that he is weak to cold iron.
Okay.
He has a vulnerability to cold iron. or he has the ability, and or maybe he has the ability to sort of dispel prayers that are uttered in his immediate area.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
I can't quite remember, Angoric, but he might be able to dispel any sort of prayers that you make around him. Be careful. And Orpheus, like I said, can't quite remember, but if you have any cold iron, it might be worth using it. If you plan on using it on him.
Well,
And that'll be my turn. One of those is
I
true.
issued prayers around him before he didn't dispel them.
So maybe you weren't close enough. We don't know like a radius type of thing. So, but he's look with the antlers. He seems like he could like that could be like a fey-ish type thing. So like the cold iron might make some sort of sense. So, but yeah, and then so it continues to just be a DC 15 flat check, Brendan, for the bleed.
Yep.
Do you want to go ahead and give me my bleed damage first?
Oof. Another 5 points.
Okay. 15.
Okay, it's no longer bleeding.
Nice. Well done.
Staunch it up.
Not Halloween.
Finally, my clotting disorder.
Well, I think the chalice maybe helped a little bit. Like maybe
Yeah, probably.
some of that body's healing. kinda-
Healing yourself 15 points of healing means
Yeah.
that you're no longer profusely bleeding from
Yeah.
your neck wound.
And then I bleed a little bit more, and then it closes up. Okay, cool.
There you go.
All right, so yeah, I should be good now, but I do have
Okay.
too many things in my hands at this point. I mean, not really, but I need to figure that out next round. So that'll be my turn.
It is Karu's turn. Are you still in this enhanced state?
No. Yes. In this turn, Karu's mind subsides and is stupefied.
Stupefied.
Yeah, I'm back to my puppet self. Little Karu.
Little Karu.
Little
Oh,
Karu,
he's stupefied.
upside down, stupefied.
That's right. he's
Stupefied's not great,
stupefied.
but it's not terrible. Okay, so
And he heeds all. He pays attention to no warnings, and he attacks Chagrin.
Do you have to continue to concentrate to maintain that or not?
no, I checked. It's just happening now. It's all in his head now. But I am going to insist that we all get around him. So I'll call out to Wong.
Yeah, boys. Calling up a policy.
Wong, if you could, let's try to surround him. This won't last forever. Elnat, same with you. Call in Silverforge. We'll need him.
And I do my best Walkeroon accent. I go, I.
What was this thing?
That's what he's fascinated
The
with.
illusion.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys can't see it, but I imagine Karu told you all that.
Okay.
That is what's going on.
Just didn't know if it was something that, like, if I stood here, it would be a problem or something. So.
Why is Elnat inside of my my
My
sister's
beloved,
face?
get out of her!
One action for Silverforge.
You get out of it.
And I'll have Silverforge. I'll have him come up to here.
Yeah, and I'm basically just holding my action.
Oh, you are holding your action.
Yeah.
And I guess he will double move to be. I'll have him go behind Orpheus to kind of provide some support and maybe keep the little other pixies off of them. Elnat is going
pixies?
to take a swing with at the pixie that is in his place. Does a 15 hit? I don't think
Yep.
it does. It does? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
D12 for 13 damage.
Okay, just an easy. Ah! He's got a big wound all over his body now. You
And then
killed my brother.
second attack, going to. Actually, for second move, I'll just move up to here, so that Ygritte can't like sneak out the side or something like that.
All right. So that is Elnat and Silverforge. You leave behind this wounded creature, and it is Huang's turn. There's one of these gremlins left. Ygrin is confused by this illusion. And I think Orpheus will get to go next.
I think it's gonna take 2 of my moves to walk over there, but walk over there. Okay, I'm gonna do Gouging Claw again.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
$28.
Okay, it's a critical hit.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
I think that's probably enough to kill it.
Double damage.
Want me to roll? Or no?
Go ahead.
It's D6s, right? D4s. Kidding.
Whatever it said it was the first time.
Oh wow, okay. Double damage plus 3d4 persistent bleed.
It probably doesn't matter. You're probably gonna kill
Yeah.
it. 3d4 persistent bleed is insane. 3d4 bleed is no joke.
Alright, so 15 critical success, double damage, so 30 plus
Okay.
3d4 persistent bleeds. So
It's dead.
yeah.
Eviscerated.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I think you swipe at it, and then you like lose track of it. As you swipe at it, and it's just gone, and you're like, where'd it go? And there's just like so many little pieces of it left that it's like.
I'm picturing Bao screaming like Godzilla.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a,
I eviscerated the guy. It is intense.
but what? Bao is just happy with you?
Or sorry, I mean,
Outside?
sure. I meant Huang, but Bao too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You swipe
Bao's
it, and
always happy with
outside,
me.
You just hear Godzilla. That's just Bao. He's excited that I eviscerated someone.
Okay. We might have to double check and see if Path Builder's got that one right. I just see 2d6. Oh no, I see. It's increased by 1 if it's heightened. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the creature is dead. And then it will be Orpheus's turn?
When Bao gets moved, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Where's Bao move to? Move him?
I'm gonna be
Mama.
honest. I kind of just want to. What's the word when I like delay
Coup
my
de grace?
turn?
Oh, delay. Got it.
You can hold your action.
I want to hold my action because I really don't want to attack any of these little pixies. Personally.
All the pixies, I think, are beat
They're all dead.
at this point.
What about the ones that are under the scatter screen?
Oh, you're right. I think I've forgotten
Jesus.
about them
Where
entirely.
are they at? Oh my god.
But yeah. Okay then. In that case, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Well, I don't see any reason that they don't pose any more threat to you, and they are done. They are done fighting. If
Kill
everybody
themselves.
else in this room has been murdered, so they're going to go off into the corner of this room and hide.
That's...
It will be Angoric's turn next.
So, are we prepared to
Shoot,
strike
dude.
the initial blow against Ygrin? I've got this feeling the DM basically just wants us to kill him.
Are
Wait.
we murderers? Or should we
Yeah.
try to capture him?
Why do you think the DM wants us to kill him?
That's
he
boring.
basically said that he's irredeemable in the eyes of man.
And Gork, are you a murderer?
I don't think Angoric's opposed to it.
Wow.
As a cleric of the Mother of Mercy, are you a murderer?
News
Go
to the
ahead.
group. News to
So
the group.
He is
Um,
currently bedazzled. Bedazzled?
The
Bedazzled?
great
God
Brendan-
can judge us. Man is not
Exactly, and the greatest mercy you can extend to a heathen is send them to the Lord. Or
Brendan,
the Lordette.
Which brings us
Yeah.
back to the other banter topic. No, I'm just kidding.
Brendan, this race or whatever the ancestry is, are they considered evil?
Yes, technically, I think in second edition in the remaster there are no alignments, so
Is
it
evil in
doesn't
the room
matter,
with
but-
us right now?
No
But,
one is evil.
Or I
Everyone is
guess
evil.
I guess the term I'm looking for is unholy.
Yeah, well, it's so like I said, the Skelms exist basically to seed dissent in society. They exist to create more of their own kind, basically.
Yep.
This does not sound like a very nice gentleman.
I agree, but I think we could.
Never seen
we
you
could
pro-violence.
dispatch him.
Crazy.
Here's the thing that I'm worried about. We saw a nightmare creature in the other room. So we might need him alive to be able to help us get out of whatever situation's going on in there. So the whole reason, part of the reason that we're here is because she is in that other room making some shit that she shouldn't be making. And so we probably want to stop whatever's going on in that room. And that might be easier if we have a hostage or some sort of a bargaining chip. In my opinion.
My drawing
I
of Josh is a good
strongly
nightmare creature.
disagree with killing him at this point in time.
I didn't realize that it smelled like bitch in here, okay?
It smells like not kill whore in here.
Elnat,
It smells
Elnat
like
looks
what up,
like
dog?
he wants to, but
What's up,
he
dog?
is kind of holding back. Like he wants to just start wailing on you, Grin, but he is holding back because it looks like everyone else is holding back.
We have
But-
him in a great position here, I feel like.
You are not alone in the fact of wanting to just start wailing on this dude.
Just beat the fuck out of this guy.
It would be the easiest option, I think. But here, crits and cantrips, we like to take forever to do the simplest things.
It is our family crest.
Who said that? Who said that? Nicholas?
No,
Oh.
Austin said that.
What did I say? Nicholas isn't here with us.
You were just here. No. Okay.
But ultimately,
So,
Josh,
continuing
it's
on.
your turn, and whatever you do, I'm
Mhm.
not going to be upset with you. I might be upset with Angoric, but I'll not be upset with you. So you.
Oh no,
follow
I'm gonna be
whatever-
upset with Josh.
Well,
I
that's
won't
fine.
be upset with Josh.
Fine, I pass so that we can just kill him later when he turns on us.
Well, you could do something to help try to restrain him or something.
I pass.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's
Okay.
wait till we have to
It
make
goes
moves.
to-
He is not restrained. Right
Wong
now.
tells you that you can give us an "I told you so" later. How about that?
I am too.
Top of the
fucking-
order, Lieutenant Rorson and the shadow creature are still in the other room. And it's your Grin's turn. And he doesn't do anything because he is now crying openly.
That's we
Oh.
discussed killing.
What a
him or not.
bitch!
And
Get
it's
a fight out
Walker's
of it.
turn.
All right.
I
I can't
Bitch.
stop looking, but I
It's
can't.
Tail's turn.
Oh.
well, now I'm uncomfortable.
All right. So
Dear Fulgrim,
Walkeroon is
why
going
have you forsaken
to
me?
swap his chalice for rope. He's got rope in his backpack.
Oh, his third talisman.
Yeah,
Rope.
a lasso. Yeah. Okay, so first action that.
Oh,
Second action, I can get all the way up to him. And third action, I would like to.
He says, "Can you move? You're in the way."
I would like to use my esoteric lore to recall knowledge on rope tying techniques, and would like to
What? Oh,
tie
yeah?
this man up.
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah, don't do
What's
it.
what's
Why
your
not?
use rope skill? No,
Not a use rope skill.
I don't even know.
I have to recall knowledge on how to.
Well, you would have to
rope.
remember how to tie a knot. What else would it be?
Oh man!
There's not any. There's not any like skill other than remembering how to do it, in my opinion, right? Like it's not a. There's not a. I mean, there's an art to it, I guess. But if I just need to tie a knot, or can I just tie a knot? You know, could I just restrain it?
Yeah,
I feel like there should be a
there's-
check, but also I feel like
I think
it's
there's an
restrained.
action that you can take if someone is already grappled. You can like restrain them.
Sure.
The check can be either athletics, crafting, survival, or thievery, is what it says.
Okay, athletics.
You'll notice it does not have knowledge on there.
Sure, whatever. Okay, I'll do an athletics check, I guess.
Okay.
With what I hope is a bonus because I have rope and I'm not trying to
Yeah,
just
he's not gonna
restrain him
resist
with
you.
my hands.
Yeah.
And he's not resisting, so. I rolled a total of a 22 on athletics.
Okay, so he's tied up.
Okay. I go, aye, all right.
Which means, mind you, he's tied up and he's been crying now. So that means that he can't wipe his nose. And there's just a giant bogey, like slowly sliding down his face. And he's
Aye,
just
clean
ugly
yourself up.
crying.
And I go,
I can't. You put my arms behind my back.
as
Or
a
did you tie him up with his arms in front of him?
I think probably behind his back. I'm gonna ask Orpheus, as a free action, and whatever, you talk me through this, Brendan. I don't know how we're doing this, but Orpheus, can you take a look at that knot there and see if that looks like he's secured? I
Sure.
don't know if that needs to be something, or if she can just say it looks secured or not.
I think it looks secure.
Okay.
It looks secure.
All right. Karu, whenever you're ready, you could probably let his mind go.
You mean like
I don't think it's.
let it go, or
Let it
goes-
go. Let it
And then,
go.
and then your grit's head spins all around.
Aye. And I go, aye, we
I
probably
think in
want
this
to be
case,
quiet.
it's
I think
outside of
there's-
his control. I think
there's
it's.
so
it
many
is?
other room.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
think
to
it
do
just
with.
lasts for a whole minute.
But yeah, I don't know if walkthrough knows that. So,
I mean, I could bleed his mind if that's what you're asking.
well, if it'll wear off in a minute, that'll work too. And that'll be.
Okay.
It's like I think we should take him up to his office and see if we can't sort this whole situation out now.
I think that would be best, especially to get him away from, well, mistraining exercise over there.
I agree. Are we still running initiative? Do we still need to be running initiative in this room?
I mean, not necessarily. If you guys are.
Well, yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't want to speak for everyone, but what do we think?
Now, Karu will cast a mage hand and start to pull Ygritte by his collar over to his office.
Still staring at that one spot.
Yeah, I think as long as you guys don't physically attack him, he's going to stay engrossed in this for a whole minute. But he will try to get back to it. If you try to pull him away, he's going to be like, no, no, no. But he's restrained, so you guys can take him with you. You want to all go back to his office?
I don't really want to go back to his office. Is that thing still in there?
No. We beat.
No, you guys
No,
can-
that thing's
Destroyed
dead.
that thing.
Okay, I can remember. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I
You
think
did.
We should go to the
You
office, but I
destroyed
think we should be quiet about it and quick about it. There's not any like these are the kind of doors that lock from this side, are they, Brendan?
No.
Okay.
Doors can certainly be barred, though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know how much time it's worth doing. Can we
Yeah.
does someone want to play Lookout? I certainly can.
Bow salutes.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Or animal
I was-
companions, potentially.
Yeah, I was thinking Silverforge might be in here. The only thing is, I guess they don't we don't have any sort of a
Yeah, we might just like,
telepathic
leave doors
communication
open
or
so they
something.
can run back in really fast if they see something.
Well, I'm more thinking that if something does start coming over here, then we're not in a choke point, and
Yeah,
Silverforge can come in from the side and
sure.
try and get some flanking. So that's what I will have. I'll have Silverforge in this room over here.
And then bow just like outside the door here.
If I click on my character, I have a clear line of sight all the way down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Nice,
Pretty close
long.
to the same.
So while whatever's
Yeah,
happening, maybe just keeps an eye, a line of a sight line right here, waiting for anything to cross this whole strip right here. So,
I got a little bit over
and then
over here,
Yeah.
so I'll also
And-
keep an eye.
Orpheus has the front door from where he's standing, so you can see the front of the room if this door stays open. if anyone comes in. So I just want to be said that we are
Yeah.
aware that maybe we don't have a lot of time in our particular situation where we've tied this man up, but
Hmm.
What are you thinking?
well, what
He
it's
eventually is going to stop sniveling, and he's going to kind of regain some of his senses. He's going to say, "What is this? Some kind of negotiation?"
well, as you can see, we've spared your life there, and we certainly didn't have to. Your guards and the rest of your people weren't necessarily so lucky.
You know what I am, then you know my life is not worth sparing. Just end it quickly and be done with it. What do you want
Korik
from me?
snaps his neck.
Haru looks to you with his expressionless face.
Gives him a wink.
He's an intern.
What do you want? A pardon? You want to know that your families aren't going to be hurt? That's cute.
It's
I'm just going to keep talking unless you talk back to me.
it's one of those things that's like, well, I didn't think we would get this far. I don't know.
What do we want to know?
Hey, tell us
What's
more about
everyone's
what you were
motivations?
talking about down there. The situation, why you are the way that you are.
You can't just
If
ask.
I
people
knew,
that.
if I knew why
can't
I
if they're
was the
tied
way
up.
that I am, I would have stopped it myself.
What'd you have?
Ah!
He built against us again.
Would this be something that, since I know a little bit about Drongvit's, I guess anthema, could I do a religion check and just kind of go off of the interactions I've had with him, and maybe I can see like where the like what's a little bit off from mainstream?
So I'll say that this is not specific to any one god or any one thing. This is just he's allowed basically a bad attitude to fester in his body long enough that it's forced on him this magical change.
Gotcha.
And it could have been brought on by additional creatures like him, but that's not like the main thing is just that like he was a bad enough person that this took hold of him and has transformed him into this like pitiable creature that you see before you.
Kind of like a revenant, if you guys know. They're like sociopaths that die and then become ghosts, and they're like the worst things ever.
But like it's not because he worshipped Drongvit in life, and
Gotcha.
it's not
Right.
it's not.
I
more
thought it
likely
was
to
that
happen to
he-
people.
I thought it was like a punishment because he wasn't aligning with Drongvit correctly or something like that, but I got you now. I'll ask him when did you grow the horns?
It's been a gradual process, but I've been what I am for years.
It sounds like Count Orlok.
I am becoming
Bounce on
the
it.
count. Bounce on it.
It's been a gradual
Praise the
process.
style.
Okay, so I don't think that there's any information that we necessarily need from him. We just need to convince him or do something with him that keeps us safe, I guess. Is there any sort of a society check? Like, are these... Could someone roll a society check to see if these creatures, what he's become, are, like, illegal? Like, could we take him to the authorities type of thing? And, like, have him locked up for the things that he's done? Or the fact that he's running this fort? Like, is he have it in with all the, the police or, like, the law enforcement? Would it not be worth trying to put him in jail for all the illegal things that he's done? Like,
So
can we
let me
shut
get
this
this
place
straight.
down? Yes, I know what you're going for. I saw your look when I said it. Yep. Yep, we don't even have to go there. We can-
You want to take this guy to the police
Yeah,
and
because of
see
who he
if
is.
he's one of their illegals simply
Correct.
because of
Correct.
who he is.
Yep, that's it. You nailed it.
Man, you fit into modern America so well, Austin.
Art,
You
reflects
also-
society.
Inquired about these creatures being illegal, which
Yeah, well, I don't
are
know.
important.
You know, like, do we just let them run around?
Although we do live in a society where the police are corrupt, like we do know that, so
Yeah,
I
we
wouldn't
know
say that
that.
course of
well, I
action
don't know
is
if all of them
fairly
are.
solid.
We know that one of the
Mm.
Petersons was corrupt.
Bad apples and the bunch and all that.
Sure. But also, like, maybe not. and maybe it's not that deep. Maybe it's not that serious. But also, I want to remind us that one of the main reasons we came in here in the first place is so that Elnat could stop the girl in the other room from making forgeries in his family's name. So we still have to deal with that situation, which might end up just being a stop or we'll kill you situation as well. But I don't know.
We just need to get him out of the way because having a wizard and
Whatever those
badass
things
forge
are.
was, yeah.
she seems like her own boss. So getting rid of this boss first seems.
I just don't think we want to fight both of them at the same time.
Yeah. So
we're all ready
I mean,
to draw as long as we have all the information we need.
I've got a decent society if I can think of anything that would get him either on our side or to just sit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know.
I'm cool with.
We either need to convince him to leave us alone, or we need to learn a way within the society that we could like send him off to prison, if that is even a possibility, so that he is out of our lives and out of the campaign.
You all know that generally operating a bakery or operating a thieves guild out of a bakery is generally enough to get the police involved.
How about this? I'll roll.
Okay.
Do a diplomacy
That
of.
makes sense to me.
You've got two options here. One, you fight with us, and we don't tell the cops, or we kill you now. And to that extent, but I'll go ahead and roll.
See, I don't know
What
if
do the coppersmiths have to do with this?
we might just be able to convince him
Take
to
me to
tell
the
the
city
other girl to
guards.
stop.
Oh.
You know, I doubt he's going to try to fight for us either way.
Yeah.
No, I don't trust.
Or you can just sit out of it and
just stay in here. I mean,
let us do our own thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, Toom and I make all the leadership decisions together. She controls just as much of the guild as I do. I tell the scouts where to look for targets. I tell the thieves whom to steal from, and I direct our operations. But she's the one in charge of the forgeries and of selling them and of the business. And you'll find paperwork to that effect in her room, which is just right across the hall. You could take her down. You don't even need my help. You could let me go. You'll never see me again. I'll never take on the disguise of Ygritte Oathcarver again.
But I think generally speaking, you're a bad person, and you both deserve to go down.
Ah!
Across the room, meaning this one room
He just
that
keeps doing it. You get the sense that he only has so many animations. And...
It's like this room, right? Is what he's talking about? The one that we haven't been in?
No.
Okay.
The one across the hall.
Yeah, that one to the right
one
there.
over here that we haven't been in. Where's the door? This door up here?
Mm-hmm.
God, I didn't even realize that that's a whole... Jesus. Is this a room? Or is this just a blank... Like, this is just an empty spot?
As far as you guys have seen, there's no doors or anything going into that spot.
But there is a trap door.
Secret door.
What if we just...
Secret tunnel.
We do know about the secret tunnel if we want
Can we
to
just...
check it out.
Can we just leave?
Is there a way we can knock him out?
Yeah, can we knock him out and just go
Sure.
get the police and bring them and have them deal with this situation? Like, we don't have to even go talk to Toom. Right?
I mean,
Like, we could... This is it. We're done.
we-
We beat this combat, right? Like, there's no reason to go start a fight just to start a fight when we literally know that we can get the police to come down
We
here.
are playing Pathfinder. Why would we get the police? We can handle this ourselves.
Because I'm playing as the
Maybe.
character! I'm not playing it like it's a game. I'm playing it like, what would you logically do in every situation? I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine. We could do that. But
Elnat would want to go and fight because of the honor of his clan, but ultimately, if everyone thinks that's a dumb idea, he's not going to be the only one charging in after.
I think it is a great idea for us to fight in this situation.
Karu is on the team of Coup de Grace, the dangerous wizard.
Walkerud is on the team of, it's almost 10 o'clock, we should wrap up this book. and having the police finish the end of the story for us. Might be anticlimactic, but it might
It's a
be.
literal cop-out, okay?
Exactly. It's perfect. And it makes
So the
perfect
title
sense.
is The Cop.
But, like I said, I'll do what everyone else
I
wants to
think
do
you
too.
keep saying cop. You keep saying cop, and he's just like, what do the coppersmiths have to do with this? They're
Law
called
enforcement.
gods, you fucking...
It's
Oh,
nice.
okay. You had said that a couple times. I get it now. Okay.
What do the coppersmiths have to do with this?
Operas.
I mean,
Well, that
Elnat,
was a
yeah,
tin stick.
Elnat's gonna be looking like he
I'm
wants
gonna
to
be
go,
very
but
honest. I'm getting
Walkeroon is-
very sleepy.
Huh?
Yeah.
So I am good with whatever at this point in time.
Elnat is thinking that Wakroon is making good points. He still wants to go and beat the ever living
we
shit
would go
out
in
of
with him.
the forgery. Yeah, I mean, we could go in with them, but yeah, like it's, yeah.
I think all of us going in there and having a combat with her when there's 6 of us and 1 or 2 of her
Yeah.
and some fire ferrets, like we're probably gonna win, so we might as well just have the cops.
Yeah.
The law enforcement, not the coppersmiths. Help us out.
So a second time, we are going to leave this place and come back.
Well, we don't have to all leave. Just some of us need to go get the law enforcement.
Karu will stay back with the dangerous wizard, and y'all can go get the cops.
Karu mentioned
Yeah.
something about coup de grace.
Huang and Bao's gonna stay back with Karu, and that way, if something were to happen, we're here.
And
Whom
Gordon is
Iron Man can hold back.
with the dangerous wizard.
All right. Well, Wakroon and Elnat, the 2 dwarves who live here and maybe know the best and
Yeah.
quickest way to go,
Yeah.
can go find some law enforcement and bring them back.
Yeah.
He's your god, Brendan. Don't let the law enforcement know.
Oi, mate, what have you got going on there? I'm gonna grab my billy stick. We're gonna deal with this right
Why are
quick.
these cops British?
I don't know.
'Cause they're coppers.
Yeah, they're coppers.
Like,
No,
we
if
have,
you guys want to, do you have some proof of some crime that's been committed?
Well, he just told us where all of his paperwork was.
Did you go look for it?
I guess we can look for his stuff in his room. I'm not going in that other room yet. Yeah, we can look for it in this room if we need to real quick. He said it was in here, so. Would you want a perception check? Or everyone?
What are you doing? Let me know.
Okay. Aye, before we go, I guess we should bring some sort of proof just so we can get them down here.
I
Let's see
think
if
it's
we
better to imagine the 2 of you guys leave and go and find the closest guard.
And then we have to
And he's
come
like,
back
You don't
and then
understand.
get
We've
proof.
got a Black Noon Guild hideout inside of an old bakery. It's right this way. And he's like, oh, I've seen this one before, lads.
As long as someone
Jesus.
came.
I'm not leaving my post unless you bring proof of criminal activity.
Sure, I'll be right back and go get it.
Exactly.
Alright, I did not roll very good on my perception. I only got a 16 total looking for it myself in this room.
All right, you're looking in the room that you're currently in, the lounge.
Wherever he just
I
said his work was it not? Did he not say that the paperwork that
He
he had
said
was in
you'll
here?
find plenty of incriminating evidence in her room across the hall.
I
in
thought he
her
said
room.
before that he was like, have all of it written down and we had equal parts and all of her stuff's in there.
And he said, it is all written down in her room across
Okay,
the hall.
I thought he said his stuff was in
So-
his office and her stuff was in her office.
Austin doesn't hear
Elnat-
gender.
I think Elnat will come up. It probably would help if Orpheus came up just to like pick any locks up here. But Elnat will come to provide assistance should shit happen. But I think we'll go over here to this other room to try to get some incriminating evidence.
Oh. Alright, so this door opens and reveals spacious quarters that including a wide bed, a fireplace, bookshelves, and a private bathroom.
Wow.
There's another there's a bathroom door. I'm gonna say it's open over here. So this little area is a bathroom up here. There's another door to the south that appears to be locked. But just taking a glance around in here, yeah, it looks to be
Can Elnat
spacious.
come in here and pull an upper decker in her
Fuck yeah.
private toilet?
Yeah. It's just a chamber pot, so you're just sitting on the back of a.
He is shitting on top of it.
Keep in mind, an upper decker is a full round action.
Yeah, that's true.
And then is the door over down here locked?
Yes, it's locked.
It is, okay. Orpheus, I might need your help on opening this door.
Okay. Thievery, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so.
I rolled a 29.
Damn.
Nice.
You rolled a 29?
No,
What
I
dice?
rolled an 18, which makes it 29.
Hell yeah. Take the whole doorknob off with a skill like that.
That's right. Yeah, you do unlock it quite easily.
Orpheus
Great.
just looks at the doorknob and it's unlocked.
It's just
Yeah,
unlocked.
unlocked.
It's just unlocked.
Yeah, you check your mini map first, and it says you need Tomb's key, but then you just open it. So,
Nice.
so it opens to another small laboratory. There's a workbench with a just piled with architectural plans, street maps for High Helm, specific areas that look to be in the walls, marked with X's and lines. There are arcane experiments on shelves, various reagents stored in workbenches, diagrams pinned to the south wall.
Are any of I'm gonna go ahead and just do a perception on something that's going to be easily recognizable as illegal, so that the cops don't have to be like looking at it for the law enforcement doesn't have to be looking at it and being like wasting time.
Sure.
Or wait, is that a secret check?
I don't know. You're doing a perception check?
It's
Yeah.
like a seek. I don't think seek's perception, right? Or seek is a
Yeah, it's fine. Just go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
secret.
Uh,
Oh, it actually
27.
says it is, but that's interesting.
I think it is, but yeah, that's great. So 27 will get you. So you're looking around, and you notice right away that these maps of High Helm, it's showing strategic points throughout the city that are that,
illegal
like,
digging.
for illegal tunneling, and one of them
Those
goes right
bastards.
by
Look at crab
Tregellin's
farm.
crab
Mhm.
farm.
That's awesome.
That's an
So you've
episode
already
one.
reported that as a crime to the city. I believe the very beginning
Yeah.
of this adventure.
Yep.
Mhm.
And now you have the evidence to show who was responsible for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll
indeed
definitely
a
grab that.
high crime, the Dwarven City.
Yeah, you can't tunnel. Illegal tunneling is a big
No,
deal.
illegal tunneling.
Yeah.
It could threaten the structure of the entire
Mhm.
city.
Entire
Mhm.
city.
Physics. Man, 35
Yeah.
episodes later. That's awesome.
Elnat will grab those and he'll kind of be hurrying back through to basically just grab Wakroon and I got the good shit, let's go.
Hey, what'd you find?
And as we're heading out, I'll explain
A
the
map to the crab
map
farm.
of the tunnels and the shit that we saw at the very beginning. And
They're going to eat
it's like
this
we
up.
got them good.
We'll be right back.
All right.
I
So
ma-
you are
imagine-
going to go get the city guard.
I imagine
Yep.
it's a side-scrolling montage. Up the mountainside. Like jumping over boxes and shit. With like a piece of paper.
Okay.
And then it's
All right.
the
So
other
you're
way.
gonna,
Fast.
all right.
Gotta go
And everybody else
fast.
is just going to wait patiently for this to happen.
Yeah, now is your time, Josh. If you want to go attack people to get a combat
You
started.
come back, and then Gordon's
Yeah.
just bloody, and he's just like, "Oh, I took them all on."
Probably could.
Girls and Karu. Are we gonna kill these guys while they're gone?
No.
Oh my god.
Karu is simply staring at Ygritte in a
this entire
determined.
time,
determined
Ygritte
way.
is just sitting here.
He's got his hands tied. He's tied up.
Yeah, if anything, Karu has tied him more. He is very much restrained and immobile.
Nicholas said, I think it's time for an investigation.
Call back.
I guess I will just sit here with Karu.
I'll fight.
I'll kill something.
What are you doing, dear?
I'm just letting them know I'm down to fight. That's all I'm saying.
It just might come to that.
Fight
It
with
doesn't matter what it
officers.
is. She's got to fight it.
We really don't know the state of the police in this town. It could end up being a bit of a
Fight.
Hey,
Yeah, you
if
never-
all they do is serve as cannon fodder, they still served a purpose.
We don't need them. We don't need them.
We're not the law enforcement. We can't just take
All
matters.
right,
into
you
our
tell
hands.
me what do you tell the town guards?
Elnet,
You have
Yeah, go
free
ahead,
will,
Donald.
Josh. But despite what Austin says, you have free will to make
no.
whatever choices you want.
I do say it. Not despite what Austin says.
we have
Austin,
free will as far as
your
we know.
diplomacy is better, right?
I have
got
diplomacy
10.
and I've got the pendant that helps me be more diplomatic.
Okay, I'm
with
gonna
yours,
roll. I'm gonna do a roll to assist.
too. Okay,
With my diplomacy.
so I go
You
up
just
and
have to tell me what you're telling them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to make any rolls.
No, yeah. I'm
What are you
gonna
telling
tell
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah. I go
What are you
up and
telling them?
let me talk, damn it. I go, hey there, good friend. How are you doing today?
Greetings, citizen. State your business or move
Aye.
along.
I have a pretty major crime to report that's sort of ongoing, and I need some assistance immediately.
You've come to the right place.
I'm part
Please
of.
state your business.
I'm actually we're not Pathfinders. Me and a
Didn't say
couple
you
of my.
were.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking in my head.
Entered not Pathfinders. Not Pathfinders.
Yeah, it's a tree, and we have to select the buttons and
Exactly.
stuff. I go. I know
Please continue.
we were on the lookout for this person. It's a long story, but we ended up
Calm
finding
down
one of
and
the
speak clearly into the microphone.
a Black Noon hideout. You're aware of the Thieves Guild, the Black Noon? Yes.
The Black Noon Guild.
Yes. We
They're
stumbled
dangerous.
upon one of their hideouts and one of their leaders, and we found incriminating evidence. And we had to fight our way out of there, but some of the major players are still involved, and we figured it was best to bring that to you for some assistance in cleaning up the matter. I'd be happy to take you down there, me and my associate here. And here's some of the evidence that we have here, but there's certainly more to be found at this the bakery that they took over down in the bottom layers, which I don't remember what
Thank
they're
you
called.
for being responsible citizens and bringing this to the town guard.
Absolutely.
We will spend the next 2 to 3 weeks investigating and mounting a case against this Black Noon Thieves Guild.
All right, I'm going to be real honest with you. If you don't come with me right now, then everyone there will be dead. But right now, you have the opportunity to make some arrests.
You're saying we need to initiate a sting operation?
Hell, not so much as a sting, is more of like a, I don't know what you'd call it, but like a SWAT
assault.
operation where you break
A
open the
rapid
doors. And...
response team?
Yes, a weapon response team.
You're
exactly.
asking for the SWAT dwarves?
Yeah, the SWAT
Yes.
dwarves.
Abso-fucking-lutely, we
I
are.
would strongly recommend the SWAT dwarves. For a moment
What
there, we
evidence do you
saw
have
a
of the
lady
crimes that have been committed?
who could turn her tattoos into lion dragon creatures, and there was ferrets that were on fire, and we shut the door on them, so we should be good. But we got one of them already tied
Sure.
up, so
Are you on any drugs right now?
I'm not.
You're talking crazy.
I realize I am,
There's
but we live in
tattoos that are protecting people?
a crazy world. Did you see the sky dragon the other week? The cloud dragon. That man didn't
Oh,
know
I've
what
seen-
Australia was.
Sure. I've seen dragons before. You just
Are you aware of
don't
the
say
illegal
that
tunneling
loudly in
that's
front of the
going
other
on?
guards. No, I don't. I'm not aware of crimes. I would be stopping them. Is there illegal tunneling
I am
going
aware
on? Are you
of them.
telling me there's
Yes.
illegal tunneling
Illegal
going
There's
on?
tunneling.
illegal
Here, check the
tunneling going on
evidence.
right now, and you need to come
oh
help
my
us
God,
stop
you
it.
brought proof.
Yes, I told you
brought
that
proof of
earlier.
illegal oh my God, why didn't you say that first?
I did. I mean, it wasn't first. It was probably about
illegal
third. But
tunneling going on underneath our
Elnet
tunnels.
starts reaching for his clan dagger. It's like, God damn it, let's just
come
go.
on, I don't want to prove
Well, I'm
Agoric
only
right
one
in this
god.
situation. We got to go.
You found one guard. I mean, I've got to get help.
I thought I was at the
You
police
go to the guard
station.
station. The
Yeah.
nearest guard station.
Yeah.
Oh
There's
my
only
gosh,
one of you
I've been
here.
acting like I was just a patrolling guard. I thought.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
if
it.
I was
Yeah,
a-
well, take me
If I was
there.
a guard station guard, I would have acted completely differently.
Let's extend this to more people. Absolutely. I'm sure you'd love to
No,
play
so-
multiple
So
characters.
he's like, "Come on, boys!" And then like hop, 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 hop. A bunch of dwarves with like shields on their backs and like pole arms are like running out of this. There's an
couple
endless stream
sniper
of them.
units.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So so they follow you back, and so you've now got a dozen of these dwarven guards with you,
Dozen rolls for initiative. I got it.
and they're
Let's
like,
get it.
and one of the guys says, he's like, I used to come here. This
the
bakery
bakery.
sucked.
Hey, yeah. Well, they've taken it over. They're
Shut it
doing
down.
forgeries in the back.
They're doing the forgeries in the back.
I
I
know.
thought you said this was an illegal tunneling operation.
Hey,
They're
they do it
doing
all.
both.
Why didn't you tell me there was forgeries? We would have brought the SWAT. Oh
Hey,
my
we'll
God!
call them up
We've
on
gotta
the
go
magic
back and-
telephones.
We gotta go back and get the other team. Get the forgery team.
One eternity later.
If they go back and forth, you have to keep playing that, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just imagine
so
it's just like a bunch of
more,
switchbacks up the.
three more times back and forth if you guys get all of the crimes that these people have committed. You got this whole set of dwarves that are with you.
Yeah.
And are you guys going to go in with them, or are you just going to send them inside? And
I'm gonna
wait for
ask.
them outside.
I'm just a
I
citizen.
mean,
There's nothing special about me. I'm no hero. I'm a level 5 thaumaturge. I'm happy to help. I offer my. I was like, hey, do you want us to go in with you? We can
But
go
they're
get
like,
on.
you have to point out the criminals, otherwise we're just going to kill everyone inside.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, stay real quiet with me. We're gonna come in through the front door here. And I kind of lead
Okay.
them in through the front door, and I go, team, we're here. Bring your gear in outside.
And they see, you remember, laying in the front door, there are 3 dead dwarves
Correct.
and a gargoyle that have been
Yeah.
eviscerated and then have been bleeding for the last 40 minutes on the
Yeah.
I swear to
concrete
fucking
here.
God, if we have to kill all of these cops
That'd be
because
awesome.
of you guys,
He's
Hey,
like,
don't- just
my
ignore
God,
the
there's
dead
been
bodies.
murders here. You
Like I
didn't
s-
tell us there was a murderer here.
No, we told you
We would
that
have
we
brought
had
more
to.
guards.
There was already some fighting that had to be done, but we stopped everyone that we could. You were welcome. And I go,
Just
"Come out
tell
of-"
me something, lad.
Hey,
Is it going to be a problem that we're all level 1?
no, there's how many of you? 33
There's
now.
like 12 of us. I mean, it's not. Now there's 20 of us now.
Yeah, that should be more than enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
20 level 1s
If
is
there was
the
like a
equivalent
level
of
five-
level 20.
If there's like a level 5 or something, I mean, like we probably
there's
wouldn't
like-
stand a chance.
I
But
think there's
okay,
like
all right.
15 level 5s of us in there if you really need our help. But my God, that would take way too long, and we have people falling asleep.
So they're gonna go in and they're gonna see you grin tied up and all of this assorted group standing around him like. They turn to you and they're like, "Which ones are the bad guys?"
The one that
Take
we
them
got
down."
tied up.
For real.
The one with the antlers.
Just the one.
Well,
Wait,
there's.
it was
Man.
8 of you against 1, and you called for more help.
Jesus Christ. What did you want us to do? Just kill him?
No, I just don't know why you didn't just bring him to the
no,
guard
we need
station.
help in the other
us a
room.
headache.
Yeah, there is
We're
some,
giving this
there-
guy
There's
to you.
more of them.
Yes.
The place is infiltrated. They're just freaking out. All right, all right. Take us to where you need the help, citizen. Take us to where you need the help.
Hey, don't
El
take
Nat
the green
will lead
outside.
them-
Yeah, we lead him in.
Elnat will lead them through over here.
All right, so it's Elnat and
Um,
Walker and going. Is everybody else gonna stay behind? You gonna come with?
We've
I
given
feel
the
like-
green to
It's a
some of
dark
them, right?
wizard.
Like they've dealt. You
They're
green's
gonna leave-
Yeah,
they're gonna leave
Ygrin's
2
probably
guys.
like out front with a couple of
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna leave 2 guys with your grin. They're gonna grab him and like, we're taking this dwarf into custody.
Perfect. We check the knots. I check the knots on him when we get back.
It's okay. We'll do our own knots.
He's got 16 knots on him already.
That's right.
yeah, while they were gone, we just knotted him up more.
Just get
Who tied up
knots
this
on him.
man with so much fishing line?
Yeah,
I
the
didn't even
small
see him.
talk. The small talk was real dry when you guys were gone. We just kind of focused on the knots.
He looks like a children's Halloween celebration. He looks like a mummy in here.
Exactly.
And
You're
the other
welcome.
guy says, "That's not funny. Did you know mummies are real? Mummies aren't real."
Jesus Christ. We're having a conversation with ourselves. And I go, hey, so the rest of the there's a woman who is making the forgeries. She's
Forgeries with a wrong confession.
And there's also some fire ferrets, and there is some awful looking creature. And I just kind of like peek open the door, and maybe he looks in and can see it. And then I step
Alright.
away. I'm not fighting that. I'm dealing with that situation at all.
All right, so you send the guards inside. Elnat, are you staying outside?
Elnat was gonna be leading them in, like to where it was at.
All right,
But
so I think
If they,
I think
I mean, if they
Elnat-
want, I think, are we going to help them with
If they
this
want help.
combat?
They want it.
I think they're gonna move in.
I think
Obviously
they're probably gonna
displaying-
want it if they're not very
There's a-
strong.
Yeah, there's a number of guards that all have crossbows out that like kind of like go to the, they flank the outsides of the room, and then a few guards come in, weapons drawn, and I think Tomb is going to be back, like forging something, and she's going to turn around and she's going to look at the whole group that's arrayed there, and kind of narrow her eyes, and she's going to spot Elnat, and she's going to say, "So it's come to this, cousin." And she's going to cross her
It
arms.
has.
"You've brought down the whole city on me, and for what?" So like Merida, if you had the chance to change your fate, would you? Alright. You brought down the whole city on me for what? Not listening to the clan elders? Crafting and forging my own tools? Making a way for myself when you all turned away from me? You can't blame me for trying to make a living.
Yeah,
Especially when no one in my own clan supported me. And then she goes, "Rah!" Oh, just flies across the room. Exactly. With her hammer. No. So she's got her weapon out in one side. And the tattooed guard is like clearly gonna like bristle, and she's gonna say, "Hold! You can't take them all. They brought the level 2 guards." Lorna's getting very tired. She rolled her eyes pretty solidly at that one. All right. Sarah, are you in your car?
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Why wouldn't you be? Okay. So, are you gonna respond to that at all? Little speech there.
Yeah. You could have found a better way than making these cheap knockoffs. I don't always agree with the clans, but still, this is crap what you're making. There are other ways that you could have found a way to make a living. And then you go and jeopardize the entire city by illegally tunneling? It's unforgivable. You put everyone in risk.
You broke into my room. That's not fair.
I mean, Ygritte gave me basically everything I needed to get in.
Yeah, Grin helped you.
Oh yeah,
Damn it.
he's out
You're
here
the
with us.
intruders. Oh, I've been fooled.
Bamboozled.
Yes, the training exercise was our training on your men.
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
Exactly.
So I think that's it. I think she sees no other choice but to surrender, and the guards say like, "Fan out, look for all evidence of criminal activity and confiscate it. Make sure these adventurers are not compensated for turning in these."
Hey. Hey.
All right, I think you're gonna be escorted out, and they're gonna get out like these like this yellow tape, and start cordoning
Caution.
off everything.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right.
What?
But they're gonna block off the area and they say, and then the guard is gonna say, "Thank you, citizens, for your help." He says, "We won't have to worry about the Black Noon Thieves Guild, at least not in these parts, not for a while. You've dismantled a criminal organization and helped out your city. I mean, probably not dismantled. I mean, there's probably like 2 people, and there's probably like a lot more of them. But
Hey.
like, I guess if these guys had a grudge against you, they're going to jail for a long time, so you don't have to
Hey.
worry about that for a
Perfect.
bit."
That's exactly the end result we were hoping for.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that we could speed through this really quickly.
Me too. We had 3 episodes
Complete.
of straight combat. I figured it was time to about wrap it up.
He says, "In complete book 1," and he looks straight into the
Oh.
camera.
Hey, there we go.
Yay!
Woo!
Book 1's over.
Wow. That's good. I like the woo at the beginning of that. Awesome.
Right.
All right, well, we're
I
going
will
to
say
get started
that
on
you
book
guys,
2. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Didn't do much exploring inside here,
I appreciate that we went with a cop out, but I also really, really hate it. So
Sure.
I like the power of knowing I could have ended him at any point there at the end. That was fun. Having a coup de grace just right next to you, just sitting for like 30 minutes. That was a good
Right.
feeling.
Thank God.
really hoping that you would. I was
I
in
just
favor.
I just needed an excuse to, but I feel like we had it under hand. I mean, if you can get the cops involved and do it legitimately, that's good for the long run. I feel like that's good for the story. We can continue on with that coming back
Yeah.
from the Darklands. If we had killed him, that might have made things messy. Satisfying in the moment, yeah, but no, I'm good with the way we did it.
So, for our audience, that's it. That's the end of Book 1. Sky King's Tomb, Mantle of Gold, has been completed. And you can tune in a couple of weeks to see us start off Book 2,
Heck yeah.
which I believe
Crazy.
is called The Cult of the Cave Worm.
Oh, that's
Mm.
great because Walker loves cave worms.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
should be good. So.
Thanks, everyone.